We begin the countdown to kickoff for our featured game. We're joined by Janesville football coach Dale Eastman. Coach, your team now 8-1, defeating Fort Dodge St. Edmund in the opening round 56-14. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, thanks for having me tonight. Looking forward to a great challenge. But, looking back at last week, we were really up for a challenge. It was a great football game. Very much respect that St. Edmunds team. They had 3 losses coming into our game last week against, depending on what poll you look at, but 1, 6, and 9. The 9th-ranked team actually beat them in double overtime. So, yeah, their record said they were 5-3, but they played some really good football teams, and we knew we had a big challenge in front of us. We were actually down at halftime, 13-14. Made some nice adjustments. Came out and we played a really, really, really excellent second half. Took advantage of some turnovers, short fields, that kind of thing. Jumped on them in the third quarter and pretty much broke them in the third quarter. Had a big quarter, 49-14 at the end of the third, and went on our way to a first-round playoff victory, something that was nice. We hadn't won a first-round playoff game since 2020, so really happy for our team and our boys.
Let's talk about your team offensively. Who leads the way for you offensively?
Dane Appleby's a senior captain, 2-year captain, quarterback. We're going to use that quarterback term loosely. He does throw the ball pretty well, but he's more of a running back. Just have him playing quarterback because he gives us one of our better options. I mean, we have other guys that carry the load, but or can carry the load. But Dane does a good job understanding the game, making sure people are lined up in the right spots, and does a good job for us. I mean, and he's also going to give credit to our offensive line. He knows that things don't happen without those guys up front. Lashbrook and Hahn and Porter do an outstanding job for him. Butler's blocking. We lost a player last week to injury, meeting kids out. So that definitely hurts us. So we have to make some adjustments there. Pletz is a really good running back for us as well, and Graham. I'm probably missing somebody's name, but it takes a whole football team, especially at the 8-man level, to get to 8-1 in the second round of the playoffs.
All right, Edco, what do you know about the Vikings?
The Vikings, Rochford's the real deal. 2,187 yards. I don't know, 4,000 touchdowns. It seems like fast state track athlete. Big up front, 63, 76, 75, all big, pretty movable. Offensive lineman, number 7, does a great job for him at tight end. Number 1 is fast, also in the backfield. Has done a great job for him also as being that number 2 punch for Rochford. So, they're going to bring a different kind of football game than what we've seen this year. They don't throw the ball a lot. They can throw it if they have to, but they're definitely not afraid to run the football and pound it down your throat. They do a good job on both offensive and defensive lines of opening holes on offense, maintaining gaps on defense to try and take away the running game. And so we'll see. They're scary. They're a scary presentation. With yesterday being Halloween, it's that time of year. So you think about what's scary. Edgewood Colesburg's offense is scary.
Keys in the ball game for Janesville. What do you have to do?
Every coach is going to tell you the same thing. You got to limit your penalties. You got to win the turnover battle. You got to win the offensive and defensive line of scrimmage. If we do that, we're going to present ourselves a good chance to win. We have to tackle. We have to get 8 hats to the football tonight with Rochford carrying the ball as many times as he's going to carry it. We have to be physical with him. He's going to get his yards. How does he get his yards is going to be a tale of how this game goes. And we're looking forward to the challenge. We're excited about the challenge. We're excited to be in the second round of the playoffs. And hopefully, if we play well, execute well, we give ourselves a chance at the end, and we can come away with a victory.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan. Have a good call, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.
You betcha. Janesville football coach Dale Eastman talking things over in his Wildcat team. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. We continue the countdown to kickoff for our featured game. We're joined by Edco football coach James Rochford. Coach, your team victorious impressively. Beat Brooklyn BGM last week 92-56. Tell me about that game.
Well, it started off, we were able to move the ball defensively. Our defense was holding pretty stout. We got a couple of turnovers in the first half and turned those into points. And I think we took a 20-40 halftime lead. As coaches, very happy with the kids' first half. They were focused, they were physical, they did their jobs. It was great. Second half, we fumbled twice in a row. First couple possessions, we fumbled, and that was something that's not typical for our team, and it created some adversity on our own. And I was happy at the end of the game when the kids kind of overcame that and got back on track and didn't let it bother them. So it was a good game for the kids.
All right, let's talk about offensively. A number of players involved. Who led the way for you?
Well, I guess Price led the way and 6 rushing touchdowns and passing for 2. Chris came up with a big touchdown. We had Carter Batten come up with a big touchdown. So we kind of spread it around and got lots of guys involved. So we had a couple of defensive touchdowns and a kick return for a touchdown. So lots of offense.
Yeah, absolutely there. On the defensive side, let's talk about some of those kids that contributed for you.
I thought, Jack Steger. I thought Will and Diesel up front played well. There's really nobody that had a terrible game, a bad game, but I thought our linebackers played pretty well. And we live and die with the line up front. We were able to control that. So that was key to the game.
All right, turning our attention to Janesville now. What do you know about the Wildcats?
Well, they're similar to us. They like to put everybody inside the tackle box and come right at you. They're big. They're physical. Got a couple of pretty good wideouts. Quarterback throws the ball pretty well. I think we're a little bit more explosive than they are, but it's a very similar matchup in styles of play. So it's not hard to prepare for. You just gotta get the job done in the trenches.
All right, keys in the ball game for Edco. What else do you have to do?
Well, besides control the line of scrimmage, control our turnovers, and tackle. Tackle low and get them down on the ground. They're big, strong kids and physical kids, and if we let them run and try to tackle high, we're going to be in trouble. So offensively, just execute. They're going to try to take away the middle, and we need to loosen them up with a few passes and get into the edge a few times to get 6 guys off the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a good game.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan.
You betcha. Edco football coach James Weitrud on his Viking program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with the ball coach Aaron Hammond and Edco coach, by the way. Welcome to Community Dreams Complex in Edgewood. An 8-man Sweet 16 matchup tonight. It is Edco and Janesville. The Vikings come in 9-0. The Wildcats are 8-1. Both teams well tested and ready to go in this second round matchup.
Yeah, both these teams ready to go today. The Edco players at school were relaxed, weren't as nervous as last week, but I know Janesville was here early checking things out. They're ready to go. A couple of talented teams on the field tonight.
Of course, Janesville advanced by defeating Fort Dodge St. Edmund 56-14. Edco advanced, winning a high-scoring pinball machine game last week over BGM by a final score of 92-56. We do expect points to be scored in this ball game, but tonight, I don't think we're going to get to the 90s.
I don't think we'll get to the 90s, but both of these teams like to put up points, and I think that's going to be, important. Those extra points, those going for twos, all that's going to become important tonight.
Let's talk about Janesville offensively. An outstanding quarterback for them in Dane Appleby. He is a 6-foot senior, 170 pounds, has thrown for 768 yards, has rushed for 1,100.
Yeah, it all starts with him, those 1,100 yards, but right behind him, Talon Pletz, a junior, he's got over 400 yards. Taylor Kibbe, he's got 100 yards and some touchdowns. So they have some other guys who can score for them and can carry the ball, but I think it all starts and ends with Dane Appleby running the ball first.
Yeah, they want to be a running team. Their only loss this year is to Gladbrook Rhinebeck. That is a team that is ranked in the top 10 in the 8-man poll, and they just won their first postseason game since back in 2020. So they're ready for this Sweet 16 matchup tonight. Defensively, it's a team, by the way, led by Dane Appleby in the secondary. He has 3 interceptions interceptions, but it's a team that's forced turnovers, and Logan Lashbrook, one of their leading tacklers.
Yeah, Logan Lashbrook's got almost 39 tackles, 18 solo, 4 sacks, and then Chase Forey, a senior, 46 tackles, 21 of them solo, 2 sacks. So as a team, 11 sacks, 16 fumbles recovered, and 8 interceptions. So they can turn the ball over.
Let's talk about Edco offensively, and Price Rochford having a great senior season. He has thrown for 561 yards and rushed for 2,100 plus yards with 39 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got as many yards himself as Janesville does as a team. So he has carried the ball a ton and had another great week last week.
Carson Ingalls has been a real good complimentary back.
Yeah, he's got over 700 yards. He's got 10 touchdowns on the year. And Jack Steger, the young freshman, he's coming along a couple hundred yards and 5 scores of his own.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the starting lineups in the opening kickoff. You're listening to Edco Football from KCTN Sports and on our YouTube channel, also from KCTN.com. Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call a radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
The countdown to kickoff continues tonight here on KCTN. Let's set the starting lineup for the Janesville Wildcats. They're wearing the white bottoms and the white tops in this ball game tonight. Lots of black and yellow on this field tonight, as that's the school colors for Janesville as well as for Edco. They have the black helmets with the Janesville logo on each side. Edco wearing their black bottoms and tops. They've got the yellow numbers there, and of course they'll play with those black helmets with the Viking logo on one side of their helmet, and actually both sides of their helmet, we should say. So let's go through the starting lineup. Let's start with Janesville offensively. The quarterback is Dan Appleby, a 6-foot senior, 170 pounds. The running backs are Dawson Graham, another senior, 5'10", 165. Talon Pletz, their second leading rusher, a junior, 6 foot, 175 pounds. The split end is Blaine Porter. He's a senior, 6 foot, 165 pounds. The tight end is Jaden Butler. He's a senior, 6 foot, 195 pounds. The anchor of the line up front is center Cole Hahn, a senior, 6 foot, 260 pounds. The defensive end, or actually the starting guard on one side is junior Logan Lashbrook. He's a junior, 6'5" and 228. And also the other guard starter is Blake Porter, another senior, 6'1", 205 pounds. Now defensively, Hahn and Porter play defensive tackles. Lashbrook plays defensive end. Also Butler plays a defensive end. As far as the linebackers, they run a 4-4 defense. Porter, Pletz, and Appleby also start at linebacker, and the other starter for them defensively is once again as linebacker spot there in Chase Forey, a senior, 5'9", 165 pounds. There's your starting lineup for Janesville. For Edgewood Colesburg, the quarterback is Price Rochford, a senior, 5'10", 197 pounds. He's joined in the backfield by running back Carson Ingalls, a junior, 5'6" and 146. The wide receivers, Carter Batten, had a heck of a game last week. He is a junior, 6'1" and 153 pounds. Christopher Lang also had a big game last week. He's a junior, 5'10", 165 pounds. As far as the line up front, the anchor of the line is Will Wiskus, a 6'4" senior, 278 pounds. The guards are Connor Davis. He's a senior, 6'1", 254. Lucas Barnhart, the other guard, a senior, 5'11" and 210 pounds. The tight end is Ethan Gall. Gall is, of course, a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds. You have Rochford playing at a linebacker spot along with Ingalls. Also on the defensive line is Wiskus, Davis, Davis and Ethan Gall. As far as the corners, Batten and Christopher Lang. The other defensive starter for them is linebacker Jax Stagger. Well, he'll see some time on offense, too. He is a freshman, 5'8", 120 pounds. There's your starting lineups. Edco won the flip to start this ball game, but they have actually decided to defer.
Yeah, they're going to defer. They want to take that second half. And I think for Edco tonight, they got to hold Janesville under 50 points. I think defense is going to be important, taking care of the ball. A lot of weird things tonight. It's a little colder. Guys have sleeves on. That ball's a little more slippery. And I think ball control, running the momentum, making sure it's swinging your way is going to be important for Edco tonight.
Yeah, fall has finally arrived for this ball game tonight, but it's still a beautiful night. Wind's not an issue. Very light winds. The flag, as a matter of fact, is stoic on the flag there on the pole down at the south end of our end zone. Edco will be going right to left, so Janesville obviously from left to right. For Janesville, obviously for them, it's to continue their ground game going. They have some impressive wins and more balance on the offensive side.
Yeah, I think they have to establish that run, find a way to slow down Edco, obviously running the ball, especially with Rochford and Ingalls, kind of that two-headed monster. And then, of course, I think extra points. I think we saw that last week. Edco couldn't get over the hump with those extra points. I think every point's going to make a big difference tonight.
Special teams going to be huge as well. Edco has returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns, 2 punts for touchdowns. Janesville has returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns and also 4 touchdowns on the punt returns. To launch it away is Blanco. It is a high kick, and it's fielded by number 1, Blaine Porter at the 2-yard line. Brings it up the right hash mark out to the 20-yard line, still on his feet. Tries to reverse field, but he's stopped at the 20-yard line. Here comes a flag in, and it's first down and 10 yards to go for Janesville. And tackled on the making the play there for Edco was number 12, and Landon Campbell, one of the Vikings, on the near side. So we have a flag to start this ball game, and it is a holding penalty. It is against Janesville, so they will start inside the 20-yard line. They'll start at the 10-yard line with first down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, they're going to be a little deeper there, and that came in really late. So must have been a hold away from the play because Porter was kind of wrapped up and on his way to the ground.
So first down, 10 yards to go for Janesville. They'll operate from the right hash mark. Again, you're listening to us tonight on KCTN FM 100 on the KCTN app. We also have live video on KCTN.com, or just go to the KCTN YouTube channel. First down, 10 yards to go. The ball is marked to the 12-yard line. They operate from the right hash mark. And again, the quarterback is Dane Appleby. Appleby runs out of shotgun formation, 2 wingbacks, and he's going to run the football left side. Up the middle, leans ahead across the 15-yard line, dives ahead to the 17-yard line, picks up a solid 4 yards on first down. In on the tackle, number 76, Connor Davis for Edco, but a solid gain by Janesville.
Yeah, 4-yard gain there, and patience by Appleby early, waiting for those blocks to open things up.
We say this a lot, but both these teams want to pass the ball when they want to, not when they have to. So second down, 6 yards to go after the 4-yard pickup. Again, they work out of shotgun formation, and running it again is Appleby, hesitating, trying to bounce to the outside, but stacked up just across the 20-yard line. Reaching in there first was Carson Ingalls off that right side. Ethan Gall as well, only a pickup of about a yard. And it's going to be third down and 5 yards to go for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not much gain there, not a lot of room. That time it was closed up a little bit quicker.
So third down, manageable situation for Janesville in their own territory as they are just across the 15-yard line at the 16-yard line. Also want to remind you tonight we'll have updates on the North Fayette Valley game tonight. They're hosting Crestwood. MFL Marmac is at Wilton. We'll have updates on both of those games tonight. Meanwhile, third down, 5 yards to go for Janesville. This time joining in the backfield is Graham as Appleby runs from more of an I formation here. Appleby actually under center. Toss play right side, and Brett trying to get to the corner, but it's stretched out well by Edco. But here comes a flag. I think we've got a face mask. They ran sweep play to the right side. Wiskus made the stop, but in the process, the hand got up into the face mask area, and that's going to give Janesville a first down as he just did get back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, just a great pursuit by the Vikings. Just grabbed a hold of that face mask. Otherwise, that would have been a big stop, and that would have been in the area of possibly having to punt. Still might be here because that's only a 5-yard penalty.
They ran the sweep play to the right side, so it's the inadvertent face mask, but it still stays third down. So Wiskus got the hand up there, but pretty well got it down right away. And it is still third down, but that 5-yard penalty makes it 3rd and 3, and now our officials are talking where they actually want to spot the ball.
Yeah, they're talking about where this happened at and how far they're going to mark this off.
So what they're going to do is mark it off another yard, and actually another yard or 2, bring it across the 20-yard line. So instead of 3rd and 3, it's actually 3rd and 1. Our officiating crew, Aaron Six is our captain tonight. Tim Monroe. Also Jim Bidenoff, David Shanaski, and Jason Thorns. And they run the ball third and short. Keeping it there is the quarterback. And leaning ahead there is going to be Appleby. And he's got first down as he's out to the 25-yard line. So able to move the chains. And this is what we see right away from Janesville is a heavy set formation. And just try to power it ahead running the football.
Yeah, just enough there to pick that up. And good push by the guys up front. Good push from the guys behind. But Appleby able to pick that up pretty easily.
Both these teams, similar quarterbacks in that they rely on them to do the bulk of the running. I would see Appleby as far as built-wise, 6'1", 170, where you have Rochford at 5'10", 200. So you've got a bigger running threat there for Edco, but plenty of speed with Appleby as well. So first down, 10 yards to go, and they have a running back lined up to the left of Appleby in the backfield, and he's going to run it again, left side, tries to get into the hole across the 25-yard line, and again, always falling forward. Wiskus in the hole to make the stop, but a 4-yard pickup on first down as Janesville moving the ball here.
Yeah, a solid 4 yards there, and again, patience by Dane Appleby, the senior, waiting for that running back to get through the hole, his line to open that up so he can just kind of go through, fall forward, gain of 4. They'll take that all night long.
Yeah, absolutely. Second down, 6 yards to go. Appleby, as we mentioned, 26 touchdowns he has run for and thrown for 10 touchdowns this year. So he's been involved in so many plays for Janesville throughout the season. Second down, 6 yards to go. He's alone in the backfield with a double wing set, left and right. Second down and 6. Appleby trying to get to the corner, and he does as he's to the 25-yard line, across the 30-yard line, still on his feet, dancing down the far sideline. He's inside Edco territory, down to the 35-yard line, pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Looked like it was going to be a first down gain, but again, Appleby slithers his way down the sideline. They're into Edco territory.
Yeah, that's going to go down for about 18 yards, and he looked like he could have been stopped short of the sticks, and all of a sudden he squirted out of there, picked up the first down, kept the legs going, and he got himself down the field.
So it's been all Appleby on this opening drive. First down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split to the left side in Britt. In the backfield is Appleby, and to his right is Graham. First down, 10 yards to go. Appleby continues out of shotgun. They operate from the left hash mark, and this time he's going to hand the football off, and maybe a gain of a yard on a dive play up front as they get to the 31-yard line, and I believe that ball handed off to number 5 there.
I think that's who that was.
Pletz. Pletz, number 5, with a gain and a 2-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, a little different look there, handing it off to the running back. Just not able to get as much space as we've seen open up so far for Appleby.
So we've got a drive that's a little over 4 minutes old, and a drive that started at their own 12-yard line down to the 31-yard line in Edco territory. Back to the I formation. Second down, 8 yards to go, and they're going to run a fullback dive. It is Graham that time, and he brings it up the left hash mark, very near a first down, inside the 25-yard line to the 24-yard line. So we've seen them kind of set up spread and then run the football out of the fullback position, and Pletz, number 5, again on the carry.
Yeah, that's going to go down for about 7 yards, just shy of that first down, but gave it to the up back that time, and a good gain right away.
Yeah, Graham was the deep back there, and they continue in this I formation. And again, Janesville, they'll spread the wealth a little bit running the football. Third down, a yard to go. Quarterback sneak by Appleby, but he's stretched up there at the line of scrimmage, stood up, but pushed from behind by Pletz along with Graham, and they push him across the first down marker inside to the 21-yard line, 23-yard line as well. They'll spot it, but that's enough for first down for Janesville.
And if you're Coach Eastman right now, you're going, this is what we want. Establish that ground game, picking up yards, getting first downs. Edco's got to get an answer here. Defense has got to bow their back a little bit.
Those long consuming drives, time of possession. That's what Janesville has done to a number of their opponents this year. Even in their own loss, they lost to Gladbrook-Rhinebeck 49-32, so they were still competitive there offensively. First down, 10 yards to go. Back to the double wing set from the left hash mark. They send Graham in motion, but now run it with, again, the quarterback, and that is, again, Appleby, right side, as he's able to get around the edge inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 17-yard line, and picks up a solid 7 yards on first down.
Yeah, and that's too much for Edco. The coaches on the sideline got to be getting after those guys up front. Spread this out, step up into the gaps. Those linebackers got to step up early.
And this has been positive yardage on every play for Janesville on this drive. Second down, 3 yards to go. Again, I formation here, and on 2nd and 3, they're going to hand it to the fullback, Pletz, and Pletz has first down right up the gut. He's down to the 10-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal here for Janesville now, just methodically moving down the field.
Yeah, about a 6-7-yard gain there, and another good pickup for him.
We're halfway through the first quarter on the opening drive for Janesville, and an impressive one to start with. So first down, the ball spotted exactly at the 10-yard line. Vikings trying to, again, limit Janesville here inside the 10-yard line. Appleby continues out of shotgun. He has Pletz to his right now. And on first down and goal from the 10-yard line, they snap it back, and the snap goes over the head of Pletz. Rolls back to the 25-yard line. He's just trying to save face, but he's wrapped up at the 30-yard line, but he's brought down by a horse collar tackle by, once again, Wiskus. So it was a loss of 19 yards, but Wiskus had to go up inside the shoulder area.
Yeah, he got inside the pads there, and good pursuit by the Vikings. I think they were going to get him, but he just kind of stuck out a paw and grabbed, and all he got was inside the pads and pulled him down.
So it's a horse collar tackle. Coach Rochford having a conversation on the side, but this is going to move the chains back up here. Instead of a loss of 19 yards, they go to the 15-yard line, but it is still first and goal for, once again, Janesville.
Yeah, that was a costly penalty because that would have been huge for the Vikings to get some momentum there, put Janesville kind of behind the sticks, but they're right back where they need to be, first and 10 from the first and 15.
So basically, the play cost Janesville 5 yards, but saved them 15. First down and goal from the 15-yard line. Empty backfield right now, and Appleby gets the snap. Is going to bring it left side. Trying to bounce to the outside. He has to cut back inside. There's Jack Stagger. And Bryce Rochford as well, making the stop inside the 15-yard line to the 14-yard line. He was forced back inside, and the linebackers track him down.
Yeah, better tackling that time. Good pursuit by the Vikings, stepping into those gaps and then stepping through the guy that they're trying to tackle.
So second down and goal to the 14-yard line as we go inside 5 minutes here in our opening quarter. And the Edco defense has been on the field this entire opening quarter, but still second and long. And for Janesville, Graham lines up as an H-back to the right side. They have, once again, in the backfield, Pletz. He's to the left of the quarterback in Appleby. Now moves to the right. Second down and goal from the 14-yard line, and they're going to run it with Pletz. Left side, stood up. It gets to the 13-yard line, and that's it. Vikings able to make the stop up front. Leading the charge up front, Connor Davis also there as well. Bryce Rochford filling in. I'd say no gain on that.
Yeah, I don't think they gained anything there. They're still sitting on the 14-yard line, so this is a big third down here for the Vikings. Obviously, you're in four-down territory, but you want to make this fourth and difficult instead of fourth and close.
So third down and goal to the 14-yard line. Certainly four-down territory here for Janesville. They've only tried one field goal all year. Double wing set, empty backfield. And on third down and goal, they're looking to throw the football. And that is again Appleby rolling out to the right, trying to buy some time, throws it in the end zone. The ball knocked away. It was caught on the near side. Originally getting a hand on it was number 22 in Jaden Butler, but broken up late by a Viking. And was that Stagger on the coverage?
No, I think that was Carter Batten on the coverage there, number 2.
So Batten batted the ball down in the end zone, and it's fourth down, 14 yards to go. The ball throwing a bit behind. That time Butler as he tried to reach back and make the catch.
And Batten had such a great game last week. Had a punt return for a touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown, or interception for a touchdown. So it's nice to see him get involved here and knock away that pass.
And excellent coverage in the secondary. Third down and goal to the 14-yard line here. Now fourth down and goal after they failed on the third down play. They line up with a back to the left of Appleby, and double wing set there, going to look to throw the football. Appleby looking over the middle of the field. It's wide open, and catching it is going to be Butler. Butler left absolutely wide open. On 4th and 15, Janesville connects with a touchdown pass. They take the opening drive and use over 8 minutes. They lead 6-0.
Yeah, kind of rare for them. They don't, they've only got 10 touchdowns in the air, but kind of behind the sticks here on 4th and 14, and the coverage broke down a little bit. Butler got away from there with nobody on him, nobody within about 5-7 yards of him, as an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
He leaked out from the right side across the middle of the field and was not picked up in the secondary. Janesville will go for 2 here, leading 6-0, and the same formation alone in the backfield is Appleby. Appleby to run it left side, has to cut back towards the middle, but he stood up. The conversion fails. The Vikings stood strong up front. So with 3:53 left in the opening act, Janesville 6, Edco nothing. Let's take this time out.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Janesville leads 6-0. It is officially a 14-yard pass play from Butler there. Butler the reception from Appleby, but the run failed. A 16-play drive that goes 8 minutes and 7 seconds. And to launch it away here is Janesville. And it will be Blake Porter, the senior, that kicks it off. Back deep for Edco. You have back deep to receive there.
Should be Steger.
Yep, Steger back there at the 5-yard line. And this kick is going to go away from him. It'll go into the end zone on the far side. It is a touchback, so the ball comes out to the 15-yard line. Remember, in 8-man, we play in an 80-yard field. The 40-yard line is the middle of the field. And, of course, you start from the 15-yard line when the ball's kicked into the end zone on a touchback. Well, the Vikings need to answer here, not so much necessarily with a score, but at least a drive to answer.
Yeah, that was a nice long drive for Janesville. Had the defense for Edco on the field a long time. Let's see what the offense comes out and tries to establish for Edco.
And Edco, so good on the previous 3 downs there to force that 4th and 14. But leaking over the middle there was once again Butler on that catch. So it's first down, 10 yards to go. Back to Rochford. They're going to run it and fumble the football. The ball is loose, but I believe Edco able to fall on it. They handed it to Carson Engels, who never got the exchange well, and Engels comes down on it. The Vikings save face and only use the yard.
Yeah, that ball never got into the breadbasket there for Engels, and he was just lucky to fall right on top of that before it squirted away.
So they lose a yard, and it's second down and 11 yards to go. So for the Vikings, tough start to this drive. They had the first 2 plays in last week's ball game in the second half, both resulting in fumbles, but they avoid disaster there. Empty backfield night right now. 3 receivers to the right. Second down, 11 yards to go. Rochford to bring it around right side. Rochford to the 20-yard line, short of the 20-yard line. He'll get out to about the 17-yard line. Stretched out there by number 87 in Logan Lashbrook. A 3-yard pickup, closer to 4. Third down and about 6 yards to go for Edco.
Yeah, that's the kind of play they were hoping on first down. They want to stay ahead of the sticks, establish that run game. Like you said, throw when they can or when they want to, not when they have to. But look to them run the ball here this first series.
So at their own 18-yard line is where they have it. Receiver split left and right. That is Patton near side. Lang as a receiver to the strong side of the field. They snap it back to Rochford. He's going to bring it left side. Has first down. Rochford's in the open now. 40-yard line, and Rochford's going to race down the numbers. 20, 10, gone. Touchdown, got it. And the Vikings answered. This time on what ends up being a 62-yard run by Price Rochford. We're knotted up at 6.
Yeah, that was a quick score, and I actually talked to Price at school today. I said, what's going to happen? He goes, first play, going to the house. Well, it ended up being third play, but that was a huge run. That was a great block by Ethan Gall to spring him on the corner, and a nice block by his receivers downfield.
And you saw the speed when he got to the numbers on the near side at the 30-yard line and just outraced everybody down the field. And one thing that Coach Eastman had talked about for Janesville is he was very concerned about the speed and the power combination of Rochford, and it shows there on that third down play.
Yeah, that was an impressive run for Rochford that time.
So third down and on 7 is when that play occurred. Here's your 2-point conversion. Back to Rochford, trying to run it up the middle. Stutter steps his way in from the left side. Conversion, no word yet from the official. They give it a long look. There's no word yet. And
there's still no word.
And they're going to talk with the backside official. And Edco saying it's good on their sideline. The officials talk, and the conversion fails. So it took them a while, but they finally made the decision that the conversion failed. 2:28 left in the opening act. We're now knotted at 6. Let's take this break.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
So Janesville takes the opening drive, goes 16 plays. Edco takes their first touch, and in 4 plays, actually 3 plays, they score the touchdown, and it is Price Rochford with a 62-yard run. The PAT failed the conversion run after a lengthy look at it, and we're tied at 6 with 2:28 to go in our opening quarter.
Yeah, the conversion was strange. Janesville came out with the ball, but it looked like Rochford got across.
And it will be Blanco to launch it away from the 30-yard line once again. And Blanco, a high kick, but it's returnable as Porter steps up and fields it at the 5-yard line. He'll bring it up left side across the 15-yard line, out to the 20-yard line, shakes off a couple of tackles, pushed ahead to the 27-yard line up the middle, and it's first down and 10 yards to go with Janesville's first touch. I should say their second touch here after their first return. The last one was negated by a penalty. So first down, 10 yards to go, 27-yard line here for Janesville.
Yeah, they've got nice field position here for their second touch of this quarter, but if they have another drive like they did that first drive, we might get to the second quarter before Edco touches the ball again.
Yeah, 3-play drive, 8 minutes and 3 seconds on a 16-play drive. So first down, 10 yards to go at their own 27-yard line. Appleby has a running back to his left, and again, that is Pletz. So first down, 10 yards to go. H-back lined up on the left side. And on first and 10, the snap goes to Appleby. He'll bring it up the middle, and Appleby across the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. Solid gain on first down. Picks up 8 yards. In on the tackle there is Carter Batten, and it's a 8-yard pickup up the middle.
Yeah, just a late tackle there by Edco, not getting over there quick enough from their linebacker spot, but able to get there eventually and take him down, but not after an 8-yard gain for Appleby.
Well, we talk about, a lot of times you're concerned that your defense is right back on the field, but that'd be the case anyway in 8-man.
That's the same guys. I think most of these guys play both ways.
Yeah, second down and 2 yards to go, all but one player on both ends. Second down, 12 yards to go, back to Appleby, and he's going to run it with Pletz. Pletz at the line of scrimmage, hit, but able to get ahead to midfield, 40-yard line. That's first down yardage. So first down and 10 yards to go. Davis and Rochford team up to make that tackle, and Janesville here has their running game certainly clicking right now.
Yeah, they do. Another 4-yard gain for Pletz, so he's got a nice start to the night. He has 400 yards on the year and 6 touchdowns on 50 carries.
So it is now here. First down and 10 yards to go. An update, North Fayette Valley has scored twice in the opening quarter, and they lead Crestwood 14-0 late in the first quarter. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. They operate from the left hash mark. Appleby alone in the backfield now as we approach the 1-minute mark in our first quarter. Snap back to Appleby. He's going to bring it left side, and Appleby up the middle has first down yardage as he's inside the 30-yard line down to the 29-yard line. Making the stop there defensively was Engels, but a 12-yard pickup as they mark it to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and Engels a little undersized compared to Appleby out there, so had to really grab those legs and wrap him up to make sure he went down. You can't tackle him high. You can't arm tackle him. He's going to run right through it.
And right now, Janesville marching down the field again. They've thrown 2 passes, and they had a conversion on 4th and 15 on their initial drive to score their lone touchdown, but doing it on the ground once again. First down, 10 yards to go to the 28-yard line. Double wing set once again with Appleby alone in the backfield. And to the snap back to Appleby, and there's the snap. He's looking to throw the football. Rolling out to the right. He's got time. Pletz is behind the secondary. Wide open. 5-yard line. Catches it near side and strolls in for the score. The second touchdown pass from Appleby. And it's 12-6. Janesville in the lead here in the first quarter.
And you can see Coach Hanna not happy on the sideline because the wingback on the other side kind of leaned forward and reset, and there was no call there. And then Pletz was able to get behind the defense again, and this time another touchdown for the Wildcats.
And they have 2 throwing touchdowns. Remember, they've only thrown for 10 this year with Appleby, but again, somebody leaked behind the secondary there. And so now here is your conversion attempt for Janesville. They line up in the I formation, leading 12-6. It's a quarterback sneak. They push him from behind. The whole pile. Does it get over the end zone? It does for the conversion. So with 24 seconds left in the opening act, Janesville leads 14-6. Let's take this break.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
So it's 14-6. Janesville, another touchdown pass. This one is a 28-yard pass. The reception was Pletz, and the touchdown pass from Appleby. And Appleby runs in the conversion with 24 seconds left in the quarter, and they lead by a score of 14-6. So they launch it away again from the 25-yard line. Back deep to receive is Lang, and Lang catches it at the right hash mark in front of the goal line. Brings it right side. He's out to the 20-yard line. Here's Lang on the far sideline. 30-yard line inside Janesville territory and run out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Lang was spectacular last week with a return, and a nice return here sets up Edco in Janesville territory.
Well, and Christopher Lang was a little under the weather this week, but man, did he look good on that run just now. Fighting some infection, a sinus infection. Said he felt good today, and that run looked like he felt pretty good. Getting him past midfield, great starting position for their second possession
15 seconds left in the opening quarter. First down, 10 yards to go. We have another score to pass along. Wilton leads MFL Marmac 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. And as we mentioned, North Fayette Valley leading Crestwood 14-0. Meanwhile, the Vikings line up, two receivers left side. Rochford out of shotgun formation, and he's looking to throw the football. Swing pass left side to Lang. Lang inside the 35-yard line, picks up a couple of yards. Nice open field tackle there by number 3 and Daniel Britt. And that is going to be a pickup there of 6 yards on that swing pass to the left. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. It is Janesville leading Edco at the end of one, 14-6. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, the Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. So we begin the second quarter. Janesville leads 14-6. Once again, we mentioned North Fayette Valley leads 14-0 over Crestwood. Wilton leads MFL Marmac 7-0. We also expect to give you an update on the Bishop Garrigan ball game tonight, as they are in action against Riceville tonight. Winner of this ball game plays the winner of that ball game on Thursday night in what would be once again a quarterfinal. And if Bishop Garrigan wins, they would host regardless of what happens in this ball game tonight. Meanwhile, second down, 4 yards to go. We begin the second quarter. Back to Rochford. Shotgun. Rochford brings it right side. He'll get a couple of yards to the 30-yard line. Stood up there by Appleby, a host of other defenders. Pletz there as well for Janesville. And about a 2-yard pickup. Third and manageable for Edco.
Yeah, this is where they want to be, and they're in good position as far as field position right now. But if they don't pick this up, they'll probably go for it on fourth down. So they're sitting pretty good here, third and short.
And both teams have been very good offensively for Edco. This is their second drive. Janesville is 2 for 2 on their drives. Edco scored their previous drive on a 62-yard run. Janesville, late in the first quarter, scored on a 28-yard pass to Pletz there from Appleby, and Appleby has 2 touchdown passes, and that has given Janesville the lead. Meanwhile, the Vikings operate from the right hash mark. Third down, 2 yards to go. Back to Rochford. Rochford right up the gut, running into the heart of the defense, but powers his way inside the 30-yard line, down to the 27-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's just a good pickup there. Good hard running right between the guards there, and able to pick up the first down, move the sticks, keep this drive alive.
And Britt makes the tackle up front among the host of Janesville players. Rochford, we've seen his speed with a 62-yard touchdown run, and we just saw the power right there.
So yeah, he's a quick back, but he's physical. He's worked on every aspect of his game this year.
First down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split left and right, just underway here in our second quarter. Ingalls is to the left of Rochford, and on first down, 10 yards to go. Back to Rochford. He's going to bring it right up the gut again. He's inside the 25-yard line, right up the middle, inside the 20, down to the 15, inside the 10, pushed ahead to the 5-yard line. They end up picking up a good chunk of yardage on that first down play, and it's first and goal for the Vikings at the 6.
Yeah, they're going to put that ball down on the 6-yard line, so that's going to be about a 21-yard pickup for the Vikings there.
And Rochford back-to-back runs up the middle, but that time got a little spacing. So first and goal for the Vikings, trying to at least bring this ball game back within 2, perhaps tie it up. And it's receivers lining up left and right as they continue in this same formation with Rochford out of shotgun formation, Ingles to his left. And on first and goal, Rochford right back up the good again. 5-yard line, couple of yards, lowers his shoulder, gets to the 1-yard line, just inside the 2-yard line. So a 4-yard pickup there. Janesville did a good job initially up front. Chase Forey was one of the first players up there, but Rochford just tucked that shoulder down and kept powering ahead.
He's got such strong legs. He keeps churning, always falling forward as a running back. That's what you want to see out of him, and able to get through that first wave of tacklers to get this right on the 2-yard line.
So second down and goal. They mark it just inside the 2 from the right hash mark. They continue in the same formation, but now Lang is lined up as a receiver to the left side off the end of the line. They're going to run a counter play right side to Ingles. Ingles able to reach the football over from 2 yards out. Touchdown, got it. 9:33 left in the opening act. For Edco, it's 2 touches and 2 scores. Back within 14-12.
Yeah, nice to see Ingles getting the ball back in his hands. Had that fumble earlier. He needs to get a feel for that because I think they're going to need to use him as a counter tonight to take that focus off of Rochford.
That's one thing that was so positive in last week's ball game against BGM was the counter plays.
Yeah, able to counter, come with something a little different, and take the focus off Rochford, but important 2 points here.
Yep, they have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left here, so only 3 linemen up front, and Rochford alone in the backfield. Here's your conversion. He's going to run it right up the middle. This time he goes in standing up for the conversion. So with 9:33 left in the opening half, we're tied at 14. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Tied at 14 for Edco. It is a 2-yard run by Price Rochford. That is his second touchdown of the game. Rochford adds in the conversion run, and we're knotted at 14. Blanco to lunch it away from the 30-yard line for Edco. So 9:33 left here in our opening half. And both teams have 2 touches, and both teams have 2 scores. Back at the 5-yard line to receive is Porter. Blanco's kick. Porter comes up and fields it at the 3-yard line, middle of the field. He'll bring it across the 15-yard line, gets out to the 20-yard line, makes a defender miss. He'll step across the 20-yard line, brought down at the 24-yard line by Landon Campbell. And a nice return of 21 yards. Janesville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line is where they'll spot it. And which team defensively starts to stand up in this game?
Yeah, both of these teams got to look at their defense and go, we need to stop. We have to have the defense tonight. And I think right now Edco's got to say, hey, let's figure this out. Let's figure out what we need defensively.
So first down, 10 yards to go. And they operate from the left hash mark back to the I formation, and Appleby's just going to quarterback sneak it, gets ahead for only about a yard. Jack Stagger making a good hit up front to the 26-yard line. Stagger makes that play a one-on-one. Give him 2.
Yeah, he stepped right up into that A gap and met Appleby right there and took him to the ground. Didn't allow him to get any extra or any fall forward.
Jack Stagger having an outstanding freshman season, especially defensively, with nearly 60 tackles and has 4 interceptions. So the linebackers played well, especially as a youngster. Second down, 8 yards to go. They go back to shotgun formation. Pletz is to the left of the quarterback, Appleby. And on second down, 8 yards to go. They're going to run it with Pletz. Nope, Appleby is going to keep it. And he brings it up the middle. Appleby first down. He's inside Edco territory. Shakes off the defender in Batten. And he's going down the field. 20, 10. Tracked down from behind by Stagger, just short of the end zone. Stagger with a great job to save the touchdown for now, but a great read by Appleby. They're down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, that was a huge tackle by Stagger to keep him from going in, and I think Appleby thought he was in pay dirt good speed shown by the freshman.
You know, Coach Rochford had talked about we have to make good, solid tackles, and Batten was in the right spot there, looked like the right technique, but a experience move by Appleby there to just shake him off.
Yeah, just able to kind of get that stiff hand out and keep him off so he couldn't get to the body.
So first and goal, back to the I formation for Janesville. Appleby under center, and on first and goal, quarterback sneak, there's a flag. I think Janesville moved up front. Edco had shifted the line up front, and that caused Janesville and the guard to move on the right side. So that 5-yard penalty will put Janesville back to the 7-yard line. Still first and goal.
Yeah, still going to be first and goal, but going to give the Vikings a little more working room here defensively. Maybe they can get some stops here or force something that Janesville's not comfortable with.
You can hear the Edco crowd directly below us here in the home press box area. Tremendous crowd on hand tonight for Edco. Folks along the fence area as well. Same for Janesville. They have brought quite a few people for this ball game tonight, as it should be here in the round of 16.
Oh yeah, this is a big ball game for both of these teams, no matter where it's being played.
So first and goal from the 7-yard line. Back to Appleby, and he's going to toss it left side to Pletz. Short side of the field, he'll get to the 5. And again, that's Jack Stager. Going low, nice wrap-up, only a pickup of 2. Stager's made a couple of real good defensive plays on this drive.
Well, he went low, got the legs, made sure that he couldn't get any extra there, and stopped him. They're going to say only a gain of 1 on that.
Yeah, it looks like the football's at the 5-yard line. I think our scoreboard's off. So second and goal, and Stager has made the last 3 tackles for Edco, and as it turns out, a couple of them touchdown-saving tackles here, the last 2.
Absolutely.
Appleby alone in the backfield, double wing set with Pletz to the left side, Graham to the right, second down and goal from the 5-yard line. And the snap back to, once again, Appleby trying to bring it up the middle. He'll step inside the 5-yard line, shakes off a defender, and goes in for the score. Looked like he was going to be stopped, but that's the 3rd touchdown for Appleby. He's got 2 throwing, now his first rushing touchdown. And back and forth we go. Janesville lead 20-14.
Yeah, that was just patience again shown by Appleby, waiting for his blockers, letting the running back lead the way for him, able to waltz in here. And again, extra points are going to be important tonight.
Yep, both these teams, believe it or not, are 50% on PATs all season long. As once again, Janesville is 39 of 78. Edco is 52 of 104. So here's your conversion. I formation, Appleby, quarterback sneak, stood up at the line of scrimmage, but again, he gets that push from behind, and our officials call him in for the conversion. 7:19 left in the half. Janesville 22, Edco 14, timeout on the field.
Northern Country Co-op and Via Field are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service, featuring mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. They also offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Everyone at Edgewood Auto and Towing would like to wish all the area farmers a safe harvest season.
Well, you knew this was coming tonight, but Appleby eating good in the neighborhood. He has 3 touchdowns, 2 of them passing, and also a rushing touchdown tonight. That is a 5-yard run. His conversion makes it now 22-14. Janesville in the lead, which is our 5th lead change already.
And I think we're both a little surprised that they threw those first 2 touchdowns. We expected what they just did on that last drive.
So Edco back to receive for the Vikings is number 21 in Stager. Also back there is Lang, and the ball will go away from Lang on the near side. It'll go into the end zone. That is a touchback, and it comes out to the 15-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings.
We got any score updates, Dan?
Just the last one that
North Fayette Valley still up 14-0, and Wilton was leading 7-0 with MFL Marvin.
That's all we got so far, and still yet to hear from Bishop Garrigan on what's happening in that ball game against Riceville.
Yeah, both of these teams very interested in what's going on out in Algona tonight.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. So every team has had, again, possessions here. This is the 6th possession of this football game, and the first 5 has resulted in touchdowns. So Edco trying to keep it perfect here. They have lineup, trips to the left. Rochford alone in the backfield. First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford brings it around left side, wide side of the field. Now has to cut back to the middle. Rochford's to the 20-yard line, and watch this. He's in the open on the cutback. 40, 30, 20, 10. Gone! Rochford, a 62-yard touchdown. He also has a 2-yard touchdown. Now a 65-yard touchdown. And the Vikings pull back within 22-20.
That was impressive because they had power set up to the left side of the field, and he took about 2 steps towards it, and they were just blasting that on the side. So a hard cut back to the right, and he found a little green space, and he took off, and you could see, kept looking over his shoulder. There was nobody coming.
We talked about Appleby being an experienced rusher. Same thing with Bryce Rochford right there. What a great move to cut back across the grain. Now here's the huge conversion for Edco to try to tie it up. On a drive that took all of, 15 seconds?
Yeah, not even.
So here's the conversion. Snap back to Rochford, brings it up the middle. He's tackled. He's trying to lean ahead. The second effort gets him in. You betcha. Great effort by Rochford to get in. So with 7:05 left in the half, we're tied at 22. Timeout on the field.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. So Edco scores in one play. 65-yard run by Bryce Rochford. Rochford adds in the conversion. We are knotted at 22 here with 7:05 to go in our first half. Blanco set to launch it away from the 30-yard line with that big cast that he's got on that left hand there, big club. The kick picked up just outside the goal line on the near side there by Porter. Porter brings it up the near sideline. He'll get out to the 15-yard line, save some yardage, and brings it to the 16-yard line, tackled by a host of Vikings. Ethan Gall, who was out on the previous touchdown play for Janesville, makes the stop. 1st and 10 for Janesville.
I think freshman Jaden Miller in on that as well. Did a nice job pursuing from the backside, helped out on that tackle.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go for Janesville. Again, defenses have been pushed tonight, but it is Edco doing it more or less with the big play.
Yeah, they've been a quick strike, big play offense tonight.
So 1st and 10 for Janesville. And quickly in off the sideline for them is Chase Forey, as he'll line up as receiver to the left side. Alone in the backfield now here is once again the quarterback in Appleby. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Appleby gets the snap. He's going to try to bring it right side. Spins, gets to the 20-yard line. He was tripped up initially by Rochford, but because he was spinning, was able to at least back his way across the 20-yard line, and what ends up looking like a 1-yard run becomes a 5-yard run.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 4 on that gain, so that puts him at 100 yards already for this game tonight.
So 2nd down, manageable situation for Janesville. Still positive yardage on 1st down. That has been the story in this ball game. Janesville has been very good on 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down, good gains, staying ahead of the sticks there, and head on downs.
I formation for Janesville. They continue a couple of different looks on offense, and here's the quarterback sneak by Appleby. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. It's a rugby scrum. There are 16 players in the middle of the field, and finally brought down at the 23-yard line is Appleby. And you can say that's a team tackle, everybody for Edco.
I have no idea who would have gotten the initial hit because I think everybody was rolling off the pile when they got done.
So 3rd down and inside 5 yards to go for Janesville. Punting has not even been thought of in this football game tonight. Janesville, still a very good 3rd and 5 situation as they bring the play in from the sideline. They'll line up here with Pletz to the left of the quarterback in Appleby. 3rd down, 5 yards to go here for the Wildcats. And before this play gets going, Janesville wants a timeout. They want to be sure on what they're doing. So a timeout by Janesville, looking at a big 3rd down. We're knotted at 22. Timeout on the field.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates. Whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
So it's third down here, 5 yards to go after the timeout. Appleby to throw the football, looking right side that pass, and looking for it there is Forey. Forey makes an over-to-the-shoulder catch there inside the 40-yard line. He did not hang on to it, though, so he was just overshot. Looked like Forey initially had a great catch there on the far sideline, just couldn't haul it in, though.
Yeah, that was going to be a difficult catch. Over the shoulder, kind of looking over and trying to bring that in. It just wasn't able to hold on and keep his footing.
So a good effort nonetheless by Forey, but it's incomplete, and we have a punt for the first time in this ball game tonight. Edco will stay here. Stagger was going to come up in the base defense, but he is going back to receive and to launch it away for, once again, Janesville is number 22, and that is going to be Butler. Stagger at the 20-yard line, fields it on the hop near side. Brings it to the 22-yard line, 23-yard line, tackled by 3 Janesville players there. Great coverage on the special teams. 3-yard return for Stagger, and it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. With 5:29 to go in our half, we have a defensive stop.
Yeah, well, we talked about the defenses have to step up. Somebody's got to do something. Edco gets the stop they needed. Now they need to answer again with another score.
Coming up at the half, we'll talk with Edco basketball coach Justin Olin. He is once again the boys basketball coach at Edco, has been for a number of years.
Yeah, and excited for the upcoming season. Hope to be in the new facilities here, so hopefully he'll have some insight maybe on that. What's going on there?
Yep, exhibition coming up for them. Again, they've done this the last couple of years, but that will be the first event in the new gym, and I think we'll be broadcasting that day. Cool. First down, 10 yards to go here. 2 receivers to the left, and Stagger is to the right of Rochford in the backfield. So on 1st and 10, Rochford gets the snap, brings it right side. That's the short side of the field. And across the 25-yard line, run out of bounds on the near sideline, the Edco sideline, at about the 29-yard line. Picks up a solid 5-6 yards. Second down, 4 yards to go. Our first score of the night from Bishop Garrigan. They lead Riceville 21-6. That ball game is in the second quarter. So 21-6 score of that ball game. 7:21 to go in the second quarter. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Bishop Garrigan, of course, expected to win that. They are the second-ranked team in the 8-man poll.
Yeah, heavily favored in that game. Riceville had a nice season, but that's a tall task tonight.
And especially on the road at Algona. Second down, 4 yards to go. Continue out of shotgun formation. Rochford gets the snap, and he's going to bring it left side. Doesn't look like much, and he'll bring it across the 35-yard line. And again, we've got a big scrum there, but he's going to pick up a couple of yards and put it third and short. It'll be third and less than 2 yards to go. Better defended by Janesville, but Rochford still squirms his way ahead for near first down yardage. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that was going to be a nice gain there. Almost 4 yards there, just a little short of the sticks.
Yeah, it looked like it was plugged up at first. Janesville up front initially did a good job, but Rochford, like a good running back quarterback does, always falls ahead, and because of that, picks up a couple of yards. So 3rd down in less than a yard, inside 5 minutes left in our first half. Receiver split left and right. That's Stagger to the left side, and Lang is to the right. In the backfield is Ingles. 3rd and 1. It's a counterplay left side to Ingles, and he's going to be hit for a loss in the backfield. Couldn't get to the corner. At the 31-yard line, he's tossed down there. Pletz, one of the players there. Also there as well, number 55 in Brendan Meany. And it's a loss of 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down, 3 yards to go. Interesting decision coming here for Edco.
Yeah, it is. This is manageable, and I think they can pick it up if they want to, but do they want to play field position and risk not touching the ball again, or do they want to try to pick this up and continue the drive? If they don't get it, it's going to be heavy on the defense.
Yep, and they are going to go for it. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. It's the 8-man game, by the way. You can go for it anywhere on the field. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Rochford signals out to his receiver to the left to throw the football, looking one-on-one, looking for the sideline. Wide open. There is number
Stagger.
21 in Stagger. Catches it inside the 10. 5. Touchdown. Got it. Fly pattern down the far sideline. Rochford hit him in stride, and Stagger connects there on the 4th down play. And the Vikings end up going 48 yards, and they take their first lead at 28-22.
What a bold call on 4th and 2, kind of in your own territory, and just to trust the freshman. Run as fast as you can. It's a corner pattern. Get to the end zone. catches it in stride. What a nice pass by Rochford.
Absolutely. A well-diagnosed play there. Design play for Edco. And on 4th and short yardage, 3 yards to go, they throw the football and now have a lead of 28-22.
And the ever-important two-point conversion here.
Yep, trying to go up by 8. Snap it back to Rochford, rolling out to the right. That's the right side of the field, and he goes in untouched off right end for the conversion. 3:51 left in the half. Edco, their first lead of the night. They lead 30-22. Let's take this time out.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. So Edco had 4th and 3 from their own 32-yard line and threw it deep, and it certainly worked. Rochford hooking up with Stagger. The conversion run by Rochford. It is a 48-yard pass play, and Edco leads now 30-22.
Well, so far, Edco's defense has been the only one to stop one of the other offenses here. They're going to have another chance to try to stop Janesville here.
And to launch it away once again is Jorge Blanco, the junior. And Blanco, it's a kick that is returnable. Coming up there is Porter at the 5-yard line. Brings it near side out to the 15-yard line. Porter gets out to the 25-yard line. Has the legs taken out underneath him there by Jaden Miller. Good special teams coverage. But it's 1st and 10 for Janesville. At their own 27-yard line is where they spot it.
Well, if you're Janesville, obviously you want to answer because Edco will get the second half kickoff. But if they could have a nice 3.5-minute drive, they would like nothing better than to not give the ball back to the Vikings because they have shown they are the fast, quick strike offense tonight.
Yeah, it's been Janesville just methodically moving down the field. They did have a big play on their 3rd touchdown that resulted them on 1st and goal, but they've been getting positive yardage nearly every play, but stopped on their last drive. 1st down, 10 yards to go from the left hash mark, and they're going to fake the handoff. Appleby to throw the football again. He's got Graham wide open behind the secondary. Backpedaling, makes the play at the 30-yard line, and he's brought down outside the numbers on the far side down to the 20. The 3rd time they've leaked somebody past the secondary, making the tackle his ankles, but a big pass play for Janesville.
Yeah, that was another time where that receiver just leaked behind the defense, and they were playing catch-up to try to get him.
And Graham, backpedaling, made the play. So 1st down, 10 yards to go for Janesville. They have, again, completed 3 huge passes in this ball game, that one coming on 1st down. So down to the 22-yard line as we approach the 3-minute mark in our 2nd quarter. They have a jumbo formation, actually. 3 receivers lined up to the left. Appleby goes under center, takes the snap, brings it left side, and he'll get towards the 15-yard line, almost a quarterback sneak-type play. As he came up behind the line of scrimmage, he'll pick up 3 yards, maybe 4. And it's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. So you're so concerned about Appleby running in between the linemen up front, and then they throw over top of you.
Well, and they haven't thrown anything underneath. It hasn't been a crossing pattern, anything that the linebackers have covered. It's been the DBs. They've been attacking the defensive backs down the field.
And again, this is a different passing attack that Edco's facing from what they saw last week. BGM threw the ball just about every play.
Yeah.
2nd down, 6 yards to go, but everything was short. 2nd and 6, back to Appleby out of shotgun. Appleby brings it down to the 15-yard line, inside the 10-yard line, still on his feet as he's pushed ahead to the 6-yard line. So Appleby running hard, picks up 12 yards on that one. 1st and goal for Janesville.
Yeah, that was a hard run. You show his physicality there, getting them inside the 10-yard line, knocking on the end zone here.
So 1st and goal for Janesville. Time not an issue. Remember, in the 8-man game, time's rarely an issue.
Yeah, hardly ever. Yeah, never have to worry about time.
And they bring the play in from the sideline once again. Edco trying to slow them down defensively here, but Edco gets the ball. If they get the ball here late in the 2nd quarter, they get the ball to start the 2nd half that you mentioned earlier. They could end up getting a double dip in this ball game.
They could, absolutely.
Meanwhile, I formation as Janesville comes up to the line of scrimmage. Inside 2 minutes left here in our 1st half. And Appleby is going to run it, this time with Pletz. Fullback dive, maybe a yard to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Picks up a yard on that one. And now with the clock moving, you start to wonder if Edco will take some timeouts to try to save some clock. Perhaps.
Try to save some clock here. Even if Janesville does punch it in, you want to try to have some of that clock. Maybe you can get a score before halftime.
And remember, that was huge last week when they scored late and then got an interception defensively in the final minute to score.
That was big.
So 2nd down and goal at the 6-yard line. Back to the I formation. Clock continues to move with 1:15 left in our half, and Janesville certainly taking their time at the line of scrimmage. Back to the I formation once again, and the snap back to Appleby. Toss play, fakes it, and he's going to run it behind his center. He brings it right side. He's down to the 4-yard line, down inside to the 2-yard line, reaches ahead to the 1-yard line. Rochford comes away with the ball after making the tackle, but he was down inside the 2, and it's now 3rd down and goal, and Edco not using a timeout here.
Yeah, I think they're going to lean on the defense a little bit. I'm kind of surprised that they're not taking a timeout. Maybe they don't want to give Janesville an opportunity, but you can't take them with you. You get them reset in the second half.
And down to the 1-yard line is the official spot. So Janesville trying to get back within 2 points here. And they go back to that I formation. Ever since they got inside the 10-yard line, they've been running out of this power I formation. So on 3rd down and goal, and you can see Appleby taking his time to look at the back official to see how much time he has. 1st and goal, Appleby, quarterback sneak, push from behind, touchdown, got it from a yard out. Appleby falls in with 21 seconds to go in the half, and Janesville back within 30-28.
Yeah, his 2nd touchdown of the night, had a 6-yarder earlier, this time a 1-yard plunge, and the ever-important 2-point conversion, down 2 right here. Let's see if Edco can keep them out and maintain this lead.
Yeah, try to tie it up. We thought that this game would be tough to get to the 60s tonight. Boy, we're on pace for that, aren't we?
We are. I said we've got to try to keep Janesville under 50. We're on pace to get a lot of points again tonight.
I formation, 1st down, actually in the conversion after the 1st and goal run. They toss it right side, trying to get to the wide side of the field is Britt. Britt, stretched out well by Edco, does not get to the corner, and the conversion fails. Well diagnosed by Rochford in a host of Vikings. 21 seconds to go in the half. Edco hangs on to a 30-28 lead.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. So 30-28 after a 1-yard touchdown run by Appleby, but the conversion fails, and the Vikings lead with 21 seconds to go in our half. And to launch it away, by the way, will be Jaden Butler again. Our kickers are going to be tired tonight. They've had a busy first half. Butler back to receive is number 2 there, and that is once again Batten. He'll let it go over his head. It is a touchback, 21 seconds to go. Again, coming up at the half, we'll talk with Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. He'll be our halftime guest tonight. Couple of scores that are at the half. Wilton leads MFL Marmac 14-6 at the half, and North Fayette Valley still leads Crestwood 14-0 at the half. We'll continue to update you on those ball games tonight. So winners tonight head to the round of 8. Edco has 21 seconds to work with. They have a couple of timeouts, 3 timeouts to work with. And let's see what they do here in the final seconds of this first half.
Well, if you're Edco, you've shown that you can score on the ground quickly, but you've also shown you're able to throw the ball and gotten behind the defense a couple times. So I think they've got options here because they have timeouts and they've got the speed on the field.
Well, they line up with 3 receivers to the right, and alone in the backfield is Rochford, and now it is Edco taking a timeout as Coach James Rochford right on the sideline there. I don't think he liked exactly how things were lined up there. Maybe he wanted to take a look to see how Janesville lined up defensively.
Yeah, it could be. It just you've got the timeouts. You're probably not going to be able to use all of them here with 21 seconds. So, hey, just let's see what we can do. Get it downfield, make it manageable, maybe make a heave down in the end zone, never know.
A lot of this will depend, I think, what happens on the first down play. If they decide to run it out of the spread, if Rochford breaks open a big run, that's huge. But if it's stopped, negated, they may just be content to go to the half, leading 30-28.
Yeah, a good chance that, either of those things could happen.
So at their own 15-yard line is where they will take over. Coming up at the half, we'll also have first half stats from this ball game tonight. Lots of offense. We've had one punt, which is really the difference in this ball game right now.
It is. The punt and the missed conversion is really the name of the game right now for our 30-28 difference.
So a 2-point lead for Edco. They break from the huddle now after the timeout. They still have 2 timeouts to work with. Same formation, though, with 3 receivers to the right. So on first down, 10 yards to go. Janesville kind of switching things around defensively. Rochford to throw the football. Looking right side. He's got time. Flushed out of the pocket. Now to the left. Spins. Reverses field right side. He's back at the goal line and going to be brought down for a loss inside the 5-yard line. So he was finally tracked down, couldn't get away from the rest of the defenders, and it was Lashbrook that hauled him down inside the 5-yard line with only 3 seconds left in the half, and I would think the Vikings content to get to the half.
Yeah,
and sure enough, they are.
I think that's going to be it for them.
If they saw something deep downfield, Rochford was going to throw it, but instead, the play comes for naught, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Edco leads Janesville at the half, 30-28. When we return, our halftime show coming up, you're listening to Viking Football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
As you're bringing in the harvest this fall, remember to watch for overhead power lines.
A safety tip from Iowa's electric cooperatives.
If you snag a power line, remain inside your vehicle and if possible, back away from the hazard. If your equipment catches fire, jump clear and avoid vehicle and ground contact. Call 911 and your local electric company immediately and train your crew on these risks and procedures too.
Iowa's electric cooperatives want you to be safe and productive this fall.
Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Walk-On. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. At the half, Edco leads 30-28 here, once again over Janesville. We'll continue to keep you up to date on what else is happening. Bishop Garrigan leading Riceville in the second quarter, 21-6. Our halftime guest tonight, we are joined by Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. Coach, first off, basketball season not too far away. Let's talk about who's coming back first off for the Vikings.
Yeah, it's an exciting time, especially building off of this nice football run these guys are putting together here, and great game tonight. And just excited to watch this and then kind of getting geared up for the season. We returned 3 seniors, Price Rochford, Will Wiskus, and Kyler Cole, and there was a lot of guys that are juniors this year that got to play some big minutes for us, and they're coming back as well. I have 10 juniors this year coming out for basketball, so we have 13 upperclassmen, and I think I have 5 softs and 10 freshmen, so we're going to sit about 29 at this point coming into the program this year, and that's exciting. That allows you to do a lot of different things, give a lot of different looks, and practice is going to be a lot of fun.
Have a full JV schedule, maybe get some freshman games in there as well, so that is a positive. You mentioned your 3 seniors you've got coming back. Who are some of the other kids you expect to contribute? Yeah,
last year, Bryce Daynard, Christopher Lang, McCoy Oland, they all came in, give us big minutes, did a nice job of fulfilling their roles for us, especially at the end of the year. We really started playing some really good basketball once we kind of we just took a while for us to get familiar with each other and play. They really all hadn't gotten to play a whole bunch together, and so it was nice for them to get together. And it'll be interesting. We had some good kids put in great summer over the summer, and Carson Ingalls did a heck of a job this summer when some of our guys were gone at filling in at our point guard position. Carter Batten played real solid. We had some freshmen come along with us that really played well for us as well. So it's just exciting. We got a solid bottom to push the top, with our younger kids coming in ready to go.
All right, let's talk about as far as in the Tri-Rivers Conference, on the west side anyway, who do you see in there?
Oh, gosh. It really does get you ready for the postseason. Just looking at it here, just at what everybody has kind of coming back. The top 3 to me are Alburnett. I think is going to have a really nice team this year. They just got a lot of kids to choose from. They got big numbers there and a lot of good athletes. They returned some really nice players from last year's team. Northland is never – you can't ever sleep on them. They're going to be tough. Return Beshen and Griffin, and they just played the tempo that you got to be ready to play and put a lot of stress on you. And then I think Springville could be really solid this year. I don't know. I'd heard the Williams kid got hurt in a game against us, his knee, so he's their big post player, and he really bounces them out. They're kind of a different team without him, but if he's there, I think they're real solid. Good guard core around him. And then the rest of everybody else, we're fighting it out to see who. If we can climb up in there and give ourselves an opportunity.
All right, the other thing is you guys actually have played a scrimmage, which has become kind of an annual event for you guys.
Yeah, so we do a Chief game, and we've always I've always been pretty close with the Dunkerton coaches ever since we kind of played them in that sub-state final game in 2018. And so it's got to be going on about last 6-7 years that we've been doing it, going back and forth and playing with Dunkerton in our Chief game, and we get to do that on November 23rd, and it sounds like that gets to open up our new facility.
Yeah, it looks great. 3 weeks from today.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. Yeah, it's an exciting time, and I sure appreciate you guys having me on.
You betcha. Edco basketball coach Justin Olin talking things over about his Viking program. Thanks for joining us here at the half. When we return, we'll go through first half stats, try to give you some updates from the games going on across the area. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey. Hi.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Life's buzzing with energy. From the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
To ooey gooey. To oh my word.
Oh my word.
Goobers!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today.
Today, a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back once again to Edgewood Community Dreams Complex. It is Edco leading 30-28 at the half. Let's update you on scores. Wilton leads MFL Marmac 14-6 at the half. Also North Fayette Valley leading Crestwood 14-0 at the half. And also in the other 8-man matchup tonight in this pod, it is Bishop Garrigan leading Riceville 29-8 in the second quarter. Vikings lead 30-28. They've been using the big play. Let's go through the totals. First off for the Vikings.
For the Vikings, Price Rochford leading the way. 10 carries, 159 yards. He's got touchdowns of 62 yards and 65 yards. Carson Ingalls has 3 carries, -1 yards, but he did have that 2-yard touchdown run. So they've got 158 yards on the ground on 13 carries. In the air, Rochford's perfect, 2 for 2, 54 yards. 1 catch by Christopher Lang for 6 yards, and then that 48-yard touchdown pass to Jack Steger. So 54 yards in the air, 158 yards on the ground. 213 yards of offense in the first half for the Vikings.
And again, it's just the big plays. Rochford with a couple of huge touchdown runs.
Huge runs and a huge pass. So those are 3 big scores for the Vikings.
All right, let's go to the totals now for Janesville.
For Janesville, Dane Appleby has got 20 carries, 123 yards. He's got touchdowns of 6 and 1. Talon Pletz has 7 carries, 22 yards. Porter, the 1 carry, no gain on that. So they've got 27 carries, 145 yards, and those 2 touchdowns on the ground. In the air, Appleby's been 3 for 5 for 83 yards. Dawson Graham has a catch of 41. Pletz has 1 catch for 28. That was a touchdown. And Butler has 1 catch of 14 yards. That's a touchdown. So 228 yards of offense for the Wildcats compared to the 213 for the Vikings.
Yeah, so it's been well played ball game, and the big story is, though, that Janesville has 3 passes, and all 3 are for touchdowns.
Yeah, those are just big plays for them. Well, the one almost was a touchdown. Jack Steger able to tackle him right before, so they ended up getting the touchdown eventually, but touchdown saving.
Was that didn't happen on a run by Appleby?
No, that was a pass.
All right.
That was a pass over the top. So that was the pass to Graham that got away from him and able to tackle him right before the end zone.
So, again, our score is now 30-28. Edco leads at the half, and we mentioned conversions are big in this ball game.
They are. You know, we talked about that early. Every point's going to matter, especially in a tight game like this, and those 2-point conversion and then the one defensive stop. That's what's got Edco the lead here at halftime.
So, again, they lead by 2 points at the half. Real quick, thoughts on the other games tonight? Bishop Garrigan doing what we thought they would do.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of taking care of things there. That's a tall task for Riceville. Really overmatched in that game, but hanging in there so far. I think the other two kind of going the way we want. MFL in a ball game. We expected them to be in that. North Bay Valley, kind of surprised they haven't scored more than that. Played Crestwood in week 8. And, very familiar with them, but kind of taking care of things so far defensively.
All right, if Edco wins, we've got a game Thursday night. If North Fayette Valley or MFL Marmac wins, we've also got a game on Friday night. That's what we're hoping for next week.
We'll do both. We're hoping to cover a couple of teams. That'd be great to get 2 teams in the playoffs that are in the round of 8.
And with lots of football left to play in this second half, with Edco leading Janesville 30-28 at the half. A quick break. Second half action coming up next.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Welcome back to Edgewood. Again at the half, Edco leads 30-28. The Vikings will get the ball to start the second half here, leading by 2 points. Again, for Janesville, they've had a couple of touchdown passes, and they've had a couple of running touchdowns here. And for Edco, that one stop they got defensively is really the difference in this game right now.
Well, and I think those passes really surprised them, and they attacked the defensive backs, got behind them, were able to attack vertically, which is not something that they've done a lot of this year. So I'm sure Edco talked about it a little bit, figured out what they have to do defensively, but I would expect Janesville to come out and establish that run again, but they need a stop against Edco's offense because they haven't been able to slow them down.
Yeah, for the Vikings, it's been 4 touches. Well, actually, they took a kneel down or got stopped in the last play of the half, so it's basically been 4 touches for 4 touchdowns in this ball game, with the exception of that last play to close the half. But you get the ball to receive to start the second half, you could start to put yourself making this a 2-score ball game in a hurry.
Yeah, if they can get the touchdown, get the 2-point conversion, and kind of lean on their defense a little bit, take some time off the clock, shorten up the game a little bit because you don't want to get into a track meet. We talked about that last week, and we were here till 10 o'clock at night last week watching all the scoring. But you want to kind of put this out of reach a little bit, make Janesville do something they don't want to do.
Yeah, last week we had 148 points scored combined, with Edco winning 92-56. And Coach Olin can only hope his team gets somewhere near that figure this year.
He'd love to be scored in the 50s night in and night out.
Yeah, and as far as getting to the 90s, that might be wishful thinking. Meanwhile, as far as Janesville here, a team that has averaged near 60 points a ball game, a little bit more, they only got held to 32 points against Gladbrook Rhinebeck, but in their wins, they've been impressive every night.
They have been, and we kind of saw what they could do in the ground game in that first drive, but I've been impressed with them being able to make those nice long catches. It makes them a little more dangerous, and Edco's going to have to do something to adjust on that.
Yeah, it's a team that throws about 9 times a ball game, but they've been able to do like they want. Throw when we want to, not when we have to.
When we have to, absolutely.
And they've been involved in a number of third and short situations. So, beautiful night here. It's certainly November weather, but there's no rain in this area tonight, and the wind is not a factor, so not a bad football night at all for November.
No, it's a gorgeous night, and we've been fortunate all season long, have decent weather and no rain. I know we had some rainfall earlier this week, so the grass here is looking good. The field's in nice shape. Decent crowd on both sides as well. Janesville traveled fairly well.
Yep, Butler to launch it away from the 30-yard line. Back to receive is Stagger at the 5-yard line. So we are ready to go with the second half of this football game tonight here at Community Dreams Complex. So the second half, looking over the line is Butler, and Again, here is the kickoff. So Butler kicks it middle of the field. It is picked up by, that's time back, joining back there is going to be Batten, I believe. Brings it up the middle across the 15-yard line, 20-yard line. It's Lang. Across the 25-yard line, he's out to the 28-yard line. Lang went back late. Stager was the only one back there, but on the kickoff, Lang went back. They split along the hash marks. Lang actually made the catch on the far side, and a nice return just short of the 30-yard line where the Vikings take over. First touch of this second half.
Yeah, nice field position here for their first touch of the second half, and look to them come out, establish something, try to, manage that clock a little bit, keep it on the ground, I would expect, and just play some power football.
And again, at the half, it is Bishop Garrigan now leading Riceville 29-6. That game is at the half. So first down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split left and right for the Vikings. They bring in run blitz, but Rochford brings around right side, short side of the field there. 40-yard line out to the 42-yard line. They'll push them ahead to the 44-yard line. And a strong play run to that short side of the field. And Janesville brought pressure up the middle, but Rochford ran that play to the right.
Yeah, a run blitz there real late, but hitting the line of scrimmage about the time of the snap. So trying to time the snap a little bit there and cause some chaos, but overran the play. Rochford able to pick up 5 yards.
Yep, so second down situation here now. Second down, 5 yards to go. 34-yard line, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. So you've got an empty formation here for the Vikings. And they send Gall in motion from right to left, and bringing it up the middle is Rochford. Rochford across the 40-yard line. Far sideline now outside the numbers. He's down to the 30-yard line, tackled at the 29-yard line by Appleby. So you spread them out, you run it right side, and a good chunk of yardage there by Rochford.
Yeah, just a huge gain by Rochford, getting a big gains, and a nice block by Ethan Gall there to spring him.
And they'll be down to the 30-yard line, so they run it from their side of the field inside Janesville territory. Vikings have been outstanding in the ground game tonight. First down, 10 yards to go. Again, 2 receivers to the left, but now Stager is in the back. Correction, it is actually Ingalls in the backfield to the right of Rochford. And they run it, counterplay left side with Ingalls. He's inside the 30-yard line. He'll get down to the 26-yard line. Solid play on first down. You got to keep him honest. And Ingalls, 4-yard pickup, closer to 5 on first down.
And that's a good gain for Ingalls. We talk about him being as that change of direction and keeping that defense honest. If he can spring one and force them to respect him a little bit more, that would be huge.
All right, as far as the previous run by Rochford, how long was that?
That was 16 yards.
So that's one of his, as far as plays on first down there. He's had a couple of long touchdown runs, but that one's still a good gain of 16 yards. Second down, 5 yards to go, just underway in our second half. Ingalls is to the left of Rochford. Batten is lined up as an H-back. They run it with Rochford, left side of the field, 25-yard line. He's down to the 20-yard line, stays inbounds, tackled at the 15-yard line, and I think we've got a face mask penalty, or at least an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Janesville. Yeah. Rochford was hit and looked like he was hit high.
Yeah, hit a little high, and that flag came in at the end of the play, so definitely something afterwards.
Targeting is the call. So they went to tackle Rochford high that time, and it is going to be a personal foul. It is against Janesville, and it's going to bring it inside the 20-yard line. It'll move it half the distance to the goal after a first down run by Rochford.
Yeah, that's a big penalty there because it was a nice gain by Rochford. It was enough for the first down, it looks like, but tack on some more yards at the end of that.
Yeah, down to the 15-yard line is where the run finished, and they will move it half the distance to the goal, so it's first and goal at the 7-yard line for the Vikings. A good start to the second half.
Yeah, a huge start for them, establishing that run game and knocking on the door here to score.
The official spot will be the 8-yard line, but it's still first and goal nonetheless. And Edco continues in that split receiver formation with Batten to the left and Lang to the right. Stager in the backfield now, goes in motion out of the backfield with Rochford, and he's going to bring it right side, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Rochford down to the 5-yard line, tackled from behind, but they spin him ahead just short of the goal line. No, they give it to him. Touchdown, got it. Rochford was spun ahead, but stayed on the defender's back, rolls over into the end zone for the score. And the Vikings take the ball, march right down the field to start the half. They lead 36-28.
And that's going to go down as an 8-yard touchdown run for Rochford. Change of direction, going to the wide side of the field, and just kind of turning it into a sprint game there.
And this is a big conversion because you would make it a 2-point ball game, and then you kind of put Janesville in this situation where they start to chase points. So from the 3-yard line, on that play by the Vikings, they sent Stager in motion from the right side. He cut back to the left on the play. It was misdirection with Rochford to the right. So here's the conversion now for the Vikings. Rochford trying to go to the wide side of the field, to the right side, cannot get to the corner. He's going to be chased out of bounds at the 3-yard line. The conversion fails. 10-24 left in the half. Edco leads by a possession at 36-28.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact.
Welcome back here to Edgewood, 36-28. Want to remind you, you're listening to this game on KCTN.com, KCTN FM 100, or on the KCTN app. You can also watch online at KCTN.com and on the KCTN YouTube channel. And, of course, for all the Edco events, go to NFHS, the high school network that follows Edco for all their school events. And that's sponsored by Community Savings Bank and Community Insurance. Meanwhile, it was an 8-yard touchdown run by Rochford, but the conversion fails. It remains 36-28, and Jorge Blanco to launch it again there for Edco. And Blanco back to receive his Butler. Butler just outside the goal line, catches it outside of the goal line and brings it left side. He's out to the 15-yard line, 20-yard line, pushed out of bounds there at the 22-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Jack Steger makes that tackle there on special teams. So the Vikings got a touchdown there, but fail on the conversion.
Yeah, so it remains a one-possession game here. So I think if you're Coach Rochford, you're leaning on the defense here. We got to get them stopped one more time, and then our offense can drive the ball, run some clock, put some more points on there, and make this a two-possession game.
So once again, first down, 10 yards to go for Janesville. Their first touch of the second half. Vikings scored in 1:30 to start the third quarter. They line up with the receiver to the left. Appleby has a runner beside him in Platt, and Appleby brings it up the middle. Wiskus meets him in the hole, tackles him short of the 25-yard line, picks up 3 yards. Old Wiskus there was waiting to give him a bear hug, wasn't he?
He was second man in, but he's the one who kind of held the momentum there, and I think they're going to put this down maybe a gain of 1 at the most for Appleby.
So second down, 9 yards to go. Let's see what adjustments the Vikings have made defensively to take away Appleby in his running for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the right this time, and Pletz moves to an H-back spot off the right. Second down, 9 yards to go. Appleby sends a receiver in motion in Porter. Fumbles the snap. It's a loose football, but he picks it up, then throws it on the run. Far side, but incomplete at the 40-yard line. Save face that time as Appleby fumbled the snap, picked it up, threw it on the run at the 20-yard line to the far side of the field. Pass intended for Porter, but he was just trying to dump it out of there and get it out of trouble. Third down and 9.
Yeah, Appleby rushed that throw just because the good pursuit by the Vikings and nowhere near his receiver there. No chance of catching that. So third down and long here, big play for the Vikings.
And Janesville, which is hooked up on 3 long pass plays in this ball game, has an incompleted pass here, and for a rarity tonight, forced into a third and long situation. Third down and 9 yards to go. They'll line up with a double wing set. Alone in the backfield is once again Appleby. So third down and 9 for Janesville. Snap back to Appleby. He waits, gets the snap. He's going to run it left side. He's across the 25-yard line, leans ahead. Gall makes the stop at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, but it will be fourth down for Janesville and a very long 4 yards to go. Let's see what they decide to do here on fourth down in their own territory.
Yeah, this is a big decision. It could be that pivotal point in the game where, hey, do we try to pick this up and keep a drive, get back into this, tie it up, or do we punt it away and try to play field position? But Edco hasn't been stopped yet on defense.
It looks like they're going to punt it away. Jaden Butler stands back to the 15-yard line. This is the second punt of the night. Edco stays in their base defense without anybody back. And Butler gets the kickoff there, and it will go over the head of everybody at the 20-yard line, kicks up, and it's down right there by Pletz at the 20-yard line. So the Vikings force a 3 and out, and Janesville has to punt for the second time tonight. Vikings lead by 8.
Yeah, that was an interesting call there. You know, punt it away, try to play field position. Vikings brought the house trying to get to it, but they're going to have nice field position here at the 20. And so far, Janesville hasn't had an answer for the Edco offense. They got to find something. Otherwise, Edco's just going to keep putting this thing out of reach.
North Fayette Valley, by the way, has scored again in the third quarter with 3:32 to go. They lead Crestwood by a score of 21-0. So we'll continue to update you on that ball game. Meanwhile, Edco, second touch of the second half. We've played all of 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Vikings leading 36-28. Rochford has Stanger to his right. So first down, 10 yards to go. Ingles to his right. They're going to run it. Rochford, short side of the field, turns a corner, 35-yard line. There's a penalty, and the Vikings have been really good tonight, avoiding a slew of penalties, but that may be in the area of holding, and we judge that from Janesville's reaction.
Yeah, and that's what the head official there just indicated. That was a hold, and that looked like it was on the backside of the play or in the middle of that. Rochford has already passed where that flag was thrown.
And that ball was brought out to the 28-yard line, a gain of a solid 7 or 8 yards on that play, but the penalty puts Edco behind the chains, and that play happened a couple of yards past the first down marker, so it'll go back to the 13-yard line, and it's now first down and about 17 yards to go. So the penalty occurred, as you mentioned. Rochford got to the edge, and he was already going by.
Yeah, just wipes out a nice run there, so they're going to be a little longer here.
First down, 17 yards to go. Rochford again brings it left side, lowers his head, has first down, and here's Rochford in the open again. It's a sprint down the near sideline. 30, 20, tracked down from behind by Graham at the 15-yard line. Well, Graham was the only guy who had the angle, able to track him down, but another big run by Price Rochford, and there is a flag on the backside of that play downfield.
And they're going to call a holding way back here about the 25, 27-yard line. And you can see the coaches for Edco not happy about this because Rochford was, again, past the play when this flag got thrown.
And if you're Edco, right now, Janesville has had no answer for Rochford in running.
Yeah, and Rochford says, I ran all that way, and now it's going to come back. So he's going to try to catch his wind here before they have to run this
So
next
it ended
play.
up being a huge run, which would have put him down to the 15-yard line. So that would have been a run of some 52 yards. Instead, they actually gained 3 yards on the penalty. It's still first down, but it's now 1st and 14.
First down and about 13, 14 yards to go instead of first down and knocking on the door once again.
So first down for Edco. Tight formation. Rochford alone in the backfield. And on first down, 10 yards to go. Rochford rolls out to the right, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass, left side, caught by Batten, left side. And he brings it across the 10-yard line. Correction, it's actually caught by Lang. Lang across the 30-yard line on the near side. Pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They ran it to the weak side. Rolling out to the right was Rochford. Dropped it to the left flat on the near side. And just like that, Vikings have a first down in near midfield.
Yeah, and they're going to mark this a little farther back than where he got hit. So he must have stepped out of bounds.
Yep.
He was hit downfield after he'd already stepped out of bounds.
At the 37-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go. So the Vikings, again, a great dial-up on that first down play.
Yeah, that's going to go down as a 20-yard gain there for Christopher Lang.
First down, 10 yards to go. Stanger in the backfield. Rochford fakes the draw up the middle. He's looking to throw the football. He's looking for Lang, and that ball is caught on the run at the 15-yard line. Goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. Rochford with his second touchdown pass laid out beautifully to Christopher Lang. And with 8:05 left in the third, the Vikings lead by 2 scores now, 42-28.
Well, just giving them a different look there. We know that they can score touchdowns. They've got 10 passing touchdowns on the air, but that one was huge. Lang just right underneath that, made a nice catch, goes in for the score.
A 43-yard pass play, and again, you had Rochford fake the draw, which got the defense to jump up. Lang able to slide right behind him on that right hash mark, and suddenly the Vikings with a little breathing room here in the third.
Yeah, that was a nice draw up there for the 43-yard touchdown pass.
So here is your conversion for the Vikings. Stagger, same formation to the right of Rochford. He's going to bring it around right side. He'll stroll in easily in the right corner for the conversion. 8:05 left in the third. Vikings 44, Wildcats 28. Let's take this break.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, The Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. So Edco continues to use the big play. 43-yard pass play, and that is Lang with the reception, Rochford the pass. Rochford adds in the conversion run, and this is the biggest lead for either team tonight at 44-28 with 8:05 to go in our third quarter.
It's only a 2-score lead, but it feels so much bigger than that because they've been exchanging scores time and time again.
And to launch it away again is Blanco. Blanco, a good kick, and this is going to go away from Butler and go into the end zone. It is a touchback. So the Viking crowd certainly loud and proud right now as the ball comes out to the 15-yard line, leading by 16.
Well, the Edco defense made some adjustments that last possession for Janesville, got a 3-and-out, so that was huge. That's what led to them getting the ball back and getting the score. Now they're going to lean on the defense again. They figured something out here. Let's see if Janesville tries to go with that big pass play, get behind the defense again. They've been successful a couple times tonight.
First down, 10 yards to go. So Janesville operates from the middle of the field, trailing by 16 now. Double wing set. And on 1st and 10, here's the snap back to Appleby, and it goes over his head at the 5-yard line, picks it up. Now running right side, then throws it away. Actually, the ball is caught out of bounds by Platts, as it looked like he was trying to throw it away at the 20-yard line. Platts made the catch, but he was out of bounds. And an outstanding job again by Appleby to save face, and the Janesville Wildcats avoid a major mistake.
Save some yardage there, saved it down, just able to pick that up and get rid of it and live to fight another day.
That's a couple of times that's happened to Janesville here the last couple of possessions.
Well, getting a little colder out there, hands getting a little stiff. It's sometimes hard to handle that ball.
So second down, 10 yards to go. You get the feeling that Janesville's really kind of forced into 4 downs every time here. I mean,
you get that feeling, and we've got 8 minutes left in the third quarter, but you get that feeling already.
In the I formation, second down, they run it with Appleby up the middle, and he'll be stood up there after a couple of yard gain. Finally brought down, but it's only out to the 18-yard line, 3 yards up front. On the bottom of that pile for Edco was Price Rochford making the stop, Lang helping out defensively, but Janesville forced into a 3rd and long again.
Yeah, this is not what they want to be in. They don't want to be forced into this, being able to have to throw it or whatever it's going to take to pick this up. But you have that feeling that they're probably in 4-down territory.
3rd down, 7 yards to go from their own 18-yard line, so they'll have to get out to the 25-yard line just across that for first down yardage. Double wing set. They line up without a receiver. Appleby continues out of shotgun formation on a big 3rd down for the Wildcats. 3rd down, 7 yards to go, and they send a back in motion there, and it's a handoff there, a stretch play to Appleby, running to the short side of the field, cannot get to the corner, and he's run out of bounds short of the 20-yard line. So they sent a receiver in motion from left to right. And that was number 4. Once again, Appleby running the football after Graham went in motion. They may have lost a yard on that.
Yeah, I think they went backwards. So that play went nowhere fast. Good job by the Vikings there. Good pursuit. Sniff that out and force them to punt the football.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt. I mean, 4th and 8 now in this situation inside your own 20-yard line. That makes you think different. So 4th down, 8 yards to go, and to launch it away once again there is Butler, and the ball bounces. Edco has nobody back. They stay in their base defense. The ball rolls down to the 30-yard line. It is a punt that goes 33 yards. There is no return. First down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings at their own 30-yard line, leading by 16, and suddenly their defense has been outstanding.
Yeah, their defense has done a nice job. A pair of 3-and-outs, and offense still scoring points. They still haven't been stopped. So you kind of feel the tide turning here, going Edco's way. Janesville trying to regroup there defensively.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. With the exception of the last play of the second quarter, Edco has not been stopped offensively here.
Yeah, they've been very efficient, putting up a lot of yards. Big play offense, grinded out offense. They've had the full package tonight.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. They operate from the near hash mark. We've only played 5 minutes of this third quarter, and the Vikings have 2 touchdowns so far. First and 10, the counter play, left side, they run it there, and I believe this time it is Ingles. Ingles out to the 31-yard line. He'll pick up a yard, and it's going to be second down, 9 yards to go. Maybe give him 2. Just enough to stay honest, and it was actually Stagger on the carry.
Yeah, his first carry of the night, but again, keeping the defense honest, giving them a different look.
Second down, 8 yards to go, 2-yard pickup. If you're Janesville here, obviously it starts up front because once Rochford has gotten into the secondary, it's been a foot race.
It has, and you want those linebackers for Janesville really got to step into the gaps. They've been standing about 4 or 5 yards deep. You want to pull them up maybe 2-3 yards deep to try to prevent that from happening.
So second down, 8 yards to go at their own 32-yard line. Two receivers lined up to the right. Stagger continues in at running back to the left side of Rochford, and Rochford brings it short side of the field, runs it left side, stood up short of the 34-yard line. And that was a better job there by Janesville and the host of defenders. Number 23 there in Blake Porter. Also there, number 87 as well in Logan Lashbrook. And it's only a gain of about a yard. So it's going to be third down, 7 yards to go. It is one of the few times Edco has been forced into a third and long situation.
Yeah, they've had big gains on most of their downs other than penalties, and that was one time where they just haven't been able to get the ball going this time. Give kudos to Janesville's defense. They're stepping up when they need to.
When they were forced into a third and long in the first half, it ended up being fourth and long, but they converted on a touchdown pass. So third down, 7 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. 5:30 left in our third quarter. They operate from the left hash mark. Snap back to Rochford. Rochford drops back, rolling out, now looking to step up. Chase to the right side, throws it on the run. The pass caught by Stagger inside at Janesville territory to the 35-yard line. He's down to the 34. Great job by Stagger running that drag pattern across the middle of the field, and a nice catch by the freshman. The Vikings convert on third and long.
Yeah, 14-yard catch there, and you saw Stagger ran about a 7-8 yard pattern, turned around and waited for it. Saw Rochford taking off out of the pocket. He just drug across the field with him, made a nice catch, enough for the first down.
And the Vikings have, 4 completions in this ball game, and all of them for big plays.
Yeah, every one of them big plays, a couple of touchdowns, a couple of big conversions.
Receiver split left and right, so Stagger to the left of Rochford. First down, 10 yards to go. 34-yard line is the official spot. Stagger goes in motion out of the backfield to the right, now brings it back to the left, and Rochford going to run right behind him left side. Slips through a defender at the 35-yard line, down to the 30. Now he's in the open. Left side to the 10-yard line. Cuts back inside the 5. They pull him ahead as he's brought down, and he's short of the goal line. Just short of the goal line.
They've got him
up
on
in the end zone,
6.
But they've got him maybe the 6-inch line?
The 6-inch line, yes.
So a great run by Rochford, but denied the touchdown.
How did he not get the touchdown if they're going to put him down at the 6, about the half-yard line?
Yep, and our official was running down the play there. Our middle official in the middle of the field, and he was the one that quickly came in and said, just not in. And I think that Rochford may end up still with this touchdown.
I think he might. I'm sure they're going to keep it in his hands right here.
This has been a strong third quarter for Edco, leading by 16. Receiver split left and right. Stagger is again to the right of Rochford. Back to Rochford, brings it right side, just lowers his head. Does he power his way in? Yes, he got it. Great run by Rochford. So now, with 4 minutes left in the third, it is Edco 52, Janesville 28. Let's take this break.
We're making up a to-do list.
Don't
forget to
first,
include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in
Let's do the conversion here. They're going to line up here to go for 2, and ever important here to get that conversion, make this a 3-score game.
Yeah, I was still thinking he got in for the touchdown, but it is. It's now 50-28. So we had Rochford on a 1-yard run. That's correct there.
So
at least somebody's following the game.
Well, I think he was in on that 33-yard run. We thought, well, he's in. Let's get the extra 2, but that was just the touchdown here, so they're lined up for the 2-point
All right,
conversion.
Here's now your conversion. They run an option, pitch it right side to Stagger. Stagger gets to the corner, tucks it inside the right pylon. So Rochford with a 1-yard run. Stagger the conversion. Now it's 52-28. Edco in the lead. Let's take this break.
We're making up a to-do list. Don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
52-28, Edco in the lead. It is Rochford actually with a 1-yard run. Stager gets the conversion run, but we end up at 52-28. I had wrote down that Rochford actually scored a touchdown on that run, even though he was marked short. So they launch it away. Blanco with another touchback. Kicked it away from Butler. It'll roll over the goal line, and it's 1st and 10 out to the 15-yard line for Janesville. Suddenly down by 24 as the Vikings have scored 22 points here in this third quarter.
Well, we saw that last week. We had a lot more scoring, but you saw the Vikings just wear teams down, get an extra 2 points, get a touchdown and a stop, all those things that kind of build, and all of a sudden you find yourself down 3 scores and you go, we were in a ball game here at halftime. It was a 2-point ball game, and all of a sudden we haven't been able to score. They haven't scored in this half.
Yep, that's their second drive, now their third drive, but 2 drives they have been stopped. Appleby to throw the football, quick hit play, left side to Butler. Butler makes a defender miss, 25-yard line. He'll bring up the far sideline, short of the sticks at the 24-yard line. So this may change Janesville's thinking here, and they may look to open up the passing game a little bit more.
Well, they might have to, just because they're down 3 scores. They need to get a quick score or get down the field, those big chunks, and they've shown that they can. They just need to, try to execute here.
So 2nd down and a yard. And lining up as a receiver to the left for them is Jaden Butler. And actually, he will check out of the ball game as they line up 2 receivers to the right. And that includes Porter to the right side along with Graham. 2nd down and a yard for Janesville. Appleby alone in the backfield. And he's looking to throw the football right side to Graham. Catches it, 21-yard line. Makes a defender miss. 25-yard line down the sideline. He's to the 40-yard line and pushed out of bounds there by Stager. Was able to get by Batten on the one-on-one coverage. And they convert there to the 39-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 for Janesville.
Yeah, that was a big gain for them, and that's what we're talking about, having those big gain plays. If they can do that, they could be dangerous.
And again, it's a team that hasn't thrown a ton this year. They love to run the football. They've had great success with it, but they average about 9 passes a ball game, but they're going to have to empty it out a little bit more tonight. They need some big plays down by 24 as we approach 3 minutes in our third quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1st down, 10 yards to go. And Appleby quickly up again out of shotgun formation. They send Butler in motion, left side. The pass caught by Porter. It's just a quick curl in route, and he's to the 35-yard line, pushed out of bounds there at the 34-yard line. So some short passes here for Janesville. That will make it 2nd down and 5.
Well, and if they can do this, they're going to start pulling those DBs up because they've been worried about being burnt deep. So this has kind of opened up the underneath game, and right now, having some success there, they're going to try to continue with this.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. So a drive that the clock stops at 3:05 to go, but Janesville knows that at some point they have to get some stops defensively, as Edco has not been stopped tonight. But trying to get back into this game with the offense right now. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right. Pletz goes in motion out of the backfield. They fake the swing pass. He'll bring it up the middle. Pletz inside the 30-yard line to the 25-yard line. Fake the pass, quick hit to the right. Brought it left side, tackled by Rochford. But that'll move it to the 24-yard line. Another 1st down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, another pickup there by Appleby just on the draw for the quarterback and able to pick up that 1st down.
26-yard line as well. They'll spot it. But still, 1st down, 10 yards to go. So the Vikings here, they saw a passing attack last week, which was similar to BGM, a lot of short passes. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They line up without a receiver this time. And on 1st and 10, it is Appleby getting the snap here and drops it, but picks it up, looking to regroup, looking right side for Graham. Graham down at the 10-yard line, going up and catching it is Lang! Intercepts it! Jumped the route, the ball a bit underthrown, and Lang makes the interception down at the 9-yard line. So the Vikings come up with a huge turnover, stopping Janesville again.
Now, Janesville had 2 receivers down there, one in front, one behind, and that ball just kind of up for grabs, and Lang high-pointed it, did a nice job of going up and getting at its highest point, and able to out-jump those 2 receivers who didn't make any effort for the ball, hoping it was going to come down, and a turnover, another stop for the Edco defense.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, so Edco's defense here has held Janesville off the board in this third quarter. With 2:28 to go, they have it 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line. So the Vikings in control. Receiver split left and right. Rochford to run the football, trying to get around right edge. He does to the short of the 10-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Pletz, but still a gain of 3 yards on that play. Couple of scores. It is Wilton leading MFL Marmac going into the fourth quarter at 20-6, and Crestwood has scored with 8:27 left in the game, and the North Fayette Valley lead is now 21-6. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Meanwhile, the Vikings here, a 2-yard pickup is what they get Rochford. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. We've said this time and time again. but Janesville desperately needing a stop.
Yeah, they need to stop the Viking offense, and the machine is working efficiently right now. Only a gain of 2 that time for Rochford, one of his shortest gains of the night.
2 receivers to the left. Rochford here gets the handoff, and actually going to give it to Stagger. Stagger to the 10-yard line, couple of yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and long. So they ran a counter play to the left, and it was actually Stagger, yes, on the carry, and 3rd down, closer to 7 yards to go for Edco.
Yeah, only about a 1-yard gain there. Again, just a change of pace. Give Rochford a break there, but they found Steger after that 1 yard and took him down pretty quickly.
At their own 10-yard line, just across the 10-yard line is where the ball is marked. We're down to 1 minute left in the third quarter, a third quarter dominated by the Vikings. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right on 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Rochford alone in the backfield. And on 3rd down and 7, he's going to run it up the middle. And he gets out to the 10-yard line, and that's it. Better defense by Janesville up front. Number 17, Chase Forey, making the play. And the Vikings are going to have to punt for the first time tonight. Only a gain of 3 yards on this series.
Yeah, not able to gain much there, and they're going to punt it away. This is the first time that Janesville's got to stop. So this is a positive for Janesville. If you're Vikings, I don't think you're overly concerned, but you sure would have liked to see a long drive there, maybe get yourself into that fourth quarter.
Rochford does the punting for Edco, and Rochford this year, punting-wise, averaging about 36 yards a punt at his own 10-yard line, and Blaine Porter is back to receive. Rochford gets the kick away from Porter, but it bounces at the 40-yard line, up to him at the 35. He'll bring it up across the 40-yard line. There's a flag down, left side to the 35-yard line. Porter tried to bring it out right side, and a nice open field tackle by Rochford, the punter. Makes the play at the 31-yard line. And that saves Porter from getting to the corner, in which could have been even a bigger run.
And we'll see what this flag is, but it was kind of away from where the play was. You expect maybe a holding or maybe a block in the back here.
And it's going against Janesville. So the penalty is a holding call against the Wildcats. Still ends up being positive yardage on the return by Porter, but they will start now. Instead of in Edco territory, it'll go inside the 40-yard line to the 38-yard line, where it's going to be 1st down and 10 yards to go for Janesville. 19 seconds left in what could be our final play of this third quarter.
And I've got an update for you from Algona. Bishop Garrigan is leading 41-6 now against Riceville late in the third.
So they've got a moving clock running on there. 1st down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right for Janesville. And on 1st and 10, they look to throw the football. Swing pass right side, Graham. Graham across the 40-yard line. Brings it inside the 30. He's in the open now. Is he able to break through? 20, 10, gone. Touchdown, got it. A 42-yard pass play for the Wildcats. Graham there, hooking up with the passer from Appleby. And it's 52-34. The Wildcats climb back in.
Yeah, that was a quick strike there, and I think that's what they needed, not what the Vikings wanted to give up, is the big score in a short amount of time. And just a simple swing pass out to Graham, able to get through that second wave and find himself pay dirt.
Had some great blocking off that right side, so here's the conversion. They'll try to pull back within 16. All of 11 seconds went off on that play. But Janesville gets on the board here in the third quarter. It was 30-28 at the half. It's now 52-34 as Janesville goes for the conversion, trying to keep it a 2-score game. And they line up with Appleby now under center in the I formation. So first on the conversion, Appleby on the snap brings it across the middle there as he's just pushed from behind. They've run that, the Philly play that they run, the tush
push, you bet.
And it's now on the conversion. It is good there by Appleby. So with 8 seconds left in the third, 52-36, Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Janesville gets a big play, 42-yard pass play. Appleby to Graham. Appleby runs it in. And again, our score is now 52-36. And Janesville here working their way back, now down by 16. But can they get a stop as they did the previous series? So on this play, they'll be set to lunch it away. And it will be number 22 in Jaden Butler to launch it away. Back deep is Ingles. And actually, correction there, it's number 3 in Miller. Stands back at the 5-yard line. They try a little squib kick, trying to onside it, but it's fielded by the up back at the 29-yard line in Lang. And it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. If you're Janesville, why not? Try a little squib kick, see if you can get it to bounce up in the air. It did not happen. And the Vikings take over first and 10.
And they're going to be about at their 28-yard line, it looks like. So good field position here for the Vikings, but they need to continue to move the ball, move the chains, put a score up if you can, but you want to keep Janesville's offense off of the field.
Another score to pass along. North Fayette Valley has scored again. They lead Crestwood 28-6. That ball game is now in the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. 3 receivers to the left. Swing pass left side, caught by Stagger. Stagger 30-yard line, pushed out of bounds across the 34-yard line. And a quick swing pass to the left side, picks up 6 yards on first down for the Vikings. And still 2 seconds left in our half.
Yep, we're still going to have one more play here in this half. About a 6-yard gain that time for Stagger. So it's going to be 2nd and 4.
So to the 34-yard line now here. Vikings have been successful in the passing game tonight, and that time throwing it on first down. So it is now 2nd down and 4 yards to go. And Rochford alone in the backfield, and they're going to run it right side. Rochford is a quarterback keeper. Right side, he's inside, once again, Bishop Garrigan territory, and he's going to score again. He's in the open. 30, 20, 10, gone. Touchdown, got it. Rochford yet another impressive touchdown run. This one goes a total of, it ends up being 46 yards, and it's now 58-36. The official measurement, 46 yards from the 34-yard line.
And they have been a quick strike tonight, and it's been surprising because they usually can grind it out and get a few gains, move the chains, then a big score. But all of a sudden, we are the quick strike offense in Edgewood tonight is the Edco Vikings.
The Vikings with an answer after the Janesville touchdown. So here is your conversion for Edco. Stagger is to the right of Rochford on the final play of the third quarter. Rochford going to bring it right side, cuts back to the middle of the field, lowers those shoulders, but he will not get in for the conversion. The conversion fails. But the Vikings lead now 58-36 as we go to the fourth.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now. Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smooth.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, the Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. So it's 58-36. It is Rochford closing the third quarter on a 46-yard run, but the conversion run fails, and the Vikings lead by 22 in what ended up being a dominant third quarter.
Yeah, they really imposed their will both offensively and defensively. Still able to have those big scoring plays, big yard gainers, but defensively really locking down and gave up that long pass play. But other than that, really had Osage locked down.
So talking about Janesville there.
Janesville, excuse me.
First down, 10 yards to go here as the Janesville awaits actually before we get to the first down play. Blanco to launch it away from the 30-yard line, and Blanco a good high kick once again. That'll be a touchback with Graham in the end zone, so it will be first down and 10 yards to go. But the Vikings in that third quarter outscoring Janesville 28-8 in the third quarter to grab control.
Yeah, that was, like you said, an impressive quarter for the Vikings. Gave up that one touchdown, but able to answer on the quick strike right after it.
Price Rochford in this ball game, as far as rushing-wise, has, scored 5 touchdowns and thrown for a couple?
5 touchdowns, 286 yards on the ground. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns. He's got 137 on a perfect 5 for 5.
So, again, it's been a big night for Edco offensively with Price Rochford leading the way. First down, 10 yards to go. Appleby has to throw the football, looking right side for Graham. That ball is on the sideline and overshot out of bounds on the Janesville sideline on the far side. In on the coverage there was number 2 in Carter Batten. It'll be second down, 10 yards to go. So now you're forcing Janesville to the air here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, we talked about Janesville wants to throw the ball when they want to, not when they have to, and this is one of those situations. They're behind big, and it's getting late. They're going to try to get down the field, get down in a hurry. You got to get your defenders behind the ball, knock things down, keep everything in front of you.
At their own 15-yard line, Janesville, again down by 22. Everything you would think here would be 4-down area. 2 receivers to the right. They line up with a wing halfback to the right side. First down, 10 yards to go. Appleby sends a receiver in motion. In once again, Porter looks to throw the football. Rolling out right. Appleby has plenty of time, by the way. Now tucks it to run, throws it on the run. It is caught by Graham right at the sticks. 25-yard line. Graham came back and made the play. Batten in on the tackle. Very near first down yardage. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 10 yards, and Dawson Graham's had a great night tonight. He's got 110 yards receiving.
The sticks have not yet moved, but the nose of the football touches the 25-yard line. And if that's the case, it should be first down yardage because you started at the 15.
Absolutely, yep.
And sure enough, the sticks are now moved. Our near side official had it, but the sticks are on the far side, and it just took a little communication to move the sticks.
And they've done a great job tonight. We talk about the officials all the time. They've conversed when they needed to. I don't think they've given any bad calls that anybody just doesn't believe. They've been doing a great job out there tonight as well.
The crew led by Aaron Six, officials we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
So first down, 10 yards to go. And once again, Janesville, at this time out of a double wing set. Janesville looks to throw the football. Appleby left side. He's got a receiver open on the near side. That's Butler. Butler catches it across the 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds there by Ingalls at the 38-yard line. They roll to the right, threw it back across the grain, and it is Butler with a positive gain for Janesville.
Yeah, and Janesville's moving the ball like they wanted to and able to get out of bounds. So that's even more important because it stops the clock.
Final score, North Fayette Valley has defeated Crestwood tonight, 28-6. They advance into the quarterfinals. First down, 10 yards to go. Appleby to throw the football again. He's got time. Right side wide open is Porter. Porter catches it underneath inside the 30-yard line. Tackled from behind by Batten, but he gets to the 25-yard line. Porter just ran to the sideline as the safety valve. Just a quick out there. Wide open. They move the chains.
Yeah, another 14 yards, so moving the chains efficiently right now.
So first down, 10 yards to go at the 25-yard line. Janesville, by the way, now with a little sense of urgency, they're up to the line of scrimmage without huddling. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Appleby to throw the football. He's got time, looking left side for Platt, I should say. And the pass is off the hands of Pletz as he was covered there in the secondary by, I believe,
Stager.
Stager in that area. Also there as well was Batten. Batten actually got his hands on the ball and helped knock it away. It is second down and 10 yards to go.
And Stager had great position on that one-on-one with him. And it was going step for step, and he saw the ball was a little underthrown, so he stepped away to try to make that catch, and that almost cost him a touchdown because it went through his hands, and Pletz almost came up with that.
So second down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield again for Janesville. And the snap back there once again to Appleby. Appleby to throw the football. He's being rushed by Wiskus. Hit as he throws it. It's a jump ball up for grabs. Graham catches it near the pylon on the right side and goes in for the score. Standing in tough was Appleby, taking a hit. Delivered it right side, Batten in the coverage, but a nice player there by Graham. And it's now 58-42. Wildcats back within 16.
Yeah, another touchdown there for Graham. That's his second of the night. He had a 42-yarder early in this ball game, another 25-yarder here, and a great throw there by Appleby staying in the pocket.
And this is another big night for both offenses. Here's the conversion as they line up out of I formation. They give it back to Appleby. Appleby denied, it looks like, as he brought it up the middle on that tush push. The conversion fails. It remains a 16-point lead. 58-42. Edco in the lead. Timeout on the field.
Northern Country Co-op and Via Field are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service, featuring mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. They also offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Everyone at Edgewood Auto and Towing would like to wish all the area farmers a safe harvest season.
10:29 to go in our fourth quarter. Janesville scores on what ends up being a 25-yard pass play. Graham from Appleby, but the conversion fails. Keeps the Vikings up by 16. And again, it will be launching it away now is Butler. It is a squib kick right side, picked up by Lang. Lang brings it up near side, stumbles at the 35-yard line. Turf Monster got him at the 36-yard line. 6-yard return. Lang, good hands on that second line. As again, Janesville just tried to squib it, hoping for a bounce.
Yeah, hoping for a good bounce. Got a big bounce for Lang, and saw there was nowhere to go on the left side, so tried to break it back to the right side. Got a piece of grass there, took him down, but good field position here for the Vikings on their own 37-yard line.
The Vikings, who have punted just once tonight, as they have run roughshod here in this ball game. We'll try to get you a total as far as what Rochford has stat-wise, as he has a number of 5 touchdowns running in this ball game. Amazing. Receiver split left and right. Rochford has now to his left side Steger, who goes in motion out of the backfield. And now they run it left side. Rochford trying to get to the wide side of the field. He does. 40-yard line. Rochford's down the sideline. 30-yard line. Runs over a defender as he's drugged finally ahead to the 16-yard line. He wasn't going to run out of bounds. Lowered the shoulder. Drags the defender, Britt, with him. But Britt finally brings him down inside the 20.
And they're going to put him at about the 18-yard line here. So a great gain there again for Rochford.
And this has been the story of the night is Janesville has had no answer for Edco offensively. We'll get you a total on what Rochford's at rushing-wise this ballgame
He
now.
keeps adding them up, so he's got over 400 yards of total offense, passing and running. He just went over 300 yards on the ground.
First down, 10 yards to go. Had 300-plus yards last week, too. So at the 18-yard line, they operate from the left hash mark. Steger in the backfield once again on first down and 10 yards to go, and they run a counter play with Steger. Steger stutter steps his way down to the 17-yard line, only a pickup of a yard. They've run that enough to at least keep Janesville honest, though they only pick up actually no gain there.
Yeah, not going to give him any yards on that, even though hard running and hitting that line, not able to get anything out of that.
Again, Bishop Garrigan leading in their ball game. That game is now in the fourth quarter. And it is Bishop Garrigan appearing to be on their way to winning that ball game, holding Riceville to 6 points. What, 29-6? Is that the last score?
Last I saw was 41-6.
41-6 now. Yeah. So it is Bishop Garrigan doing their part. Edco trying to head to Bishop Garrigan next Thursday night. Second down, 10 yards to go. Rochford fakes the handoff. He's going to bring it left side. He's inside the 15-yard line, and again, so hard to bring down. Gets down to the 6-yard line. They'll put him at the 5. It's first and goal, dragging defenders again down the field.
Yeah, they were on the 17. He's down to about the 4-yard line, so a 13-yard gain for Rochford.
They'll put it at the 5. So first and goal at the 5-yard line, and again, Janesville just no answer in this game.
No, they haven't had any kind of how do we slow him down, how do we stop him. The only time they stopped him on that big gain was there was a penalty, so it took away that huge gain knocking on the door.
So first and goal at the 5-yard line here for Edco, trying to go back up by 3 scores inside 9 minutes left here in our fourth quarter. Again, Steger continues in the backfield. Snap back to Rochford, brings it up the middle. Rochford hit at the line of scrimmage, trying to bounce outside. He does not. Maybe leans inside the 5 to the 4. Appleby, one of the players there for Janesville, and I'd say a pickup of maybe forward progress of an inch or 2.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to give him a full yard there, so they're still going to be second and goal on the 5.
If you're looking at time-wise in this ball game for Janesville, this has got to be where it's at. You've got to get a stop here.
Yeah, if they can't get this stop, and you know Edco is just going to stay in that huddle. They're going to stay on that line, let the clock run. It is their friend right now. Just let it run. Pound it in if you can and get that score.
So second down and goal to the 5-yard line for the Vikings after no gain on that play. Rochford again, they run the option. Toss play to Steger, trying to get to the edge. 5-yard line, nice open field tackle by Appleby. Down to the 4-yard line. They'll put him inside the 4. It'll be third and goal from inside the 4. North Fayette Valley beating Crestwood tonight 28-6. And they will play the winner of Spirit Lake and Osage. And Spirit Lake leads that ball game
42-14 right now.
Spirit Lake is well on their way to winning that ball game. So it's a 28-point lead for Spirit Lake. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley will go to Spirit Lake. If Spirit Lake continues to hang on, and it appears that they will, that will be next Friday night. So we'll continue to update you on MFL Marmac. They trail Wilton right now 20-6 in the fourth quarter of that ball game. Third down and goal to the 5. Rochford to throw the football, looking right side, and now throws it, dumps it, right side, near side. It is, Stagger. Just inside the goal line, caught it, looked down at his back heels. Sure enough, he's inbounds.
Yep.
64-42, and somehow Stagger left wide open.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but he came out of the backfield, and Rochford looked to the left. He wanted maybe Lang on the backside or maybe Batten in the middle of the field, but then he sees Steger just inside the goal line, just off of the sideline, wide open for the touchdown, a 4-yard pass completion.
And for Rochford, that is now his third touchdown pass to go along with the 5 rushing touchdowns. So here's your conversion at 64-42. Edco in the lead. Receiver split left and right once again. Edco's been solid on conversions tonight. Steger goes in motion out of the backfield and now goes back to the left, slipped, but somebody moved up front, and I think that is Edco. It is a false start against the Vikings. The Vikings, and they had some penalties issues later in the season, but they've really done a good job in the postseason of eliminating a lot of that.
Yeah, they've cleaned a lot of those things up, so that's been huge for them here as we go in the postseason, cleaning that up. A 5-yard penalty here, back it up. We'll give it another try.
And they'll try to go up by now 24 points. And with 7:32 to go, time running out here on Janesville in this ball game. So the Vikings, same situation, same setup here on this conversion. Back to Rochford. Rochford looking to throw the football again. Throws it right side in the end zone. Sliding down there and able to make the catch is Batten at the back of the end zone. Would have been a spectacular catch sliding down, but it is incomplete. So with 7:32 to go in the fourth, Vikings in control, 64-42.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. So it's 64-42, Rochford to Stagger on a 5-yard pass play, and the conversion pass fails, but the Vikings go back up by 22. Blanco to launch it away, and there's a shorter kick. He's been solid tonight on kickoffs, and the ball fielded by the up-back in Graham. Brings it left side across the 20-yard line, run out of bounds at the 26-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Good special teams coverage. That was Stagger pushing it out of bounds on the near side. In Janesville, with 7:27 to go, they have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, they do, and expect more of that passing attack. They've been kind of going short, trying to get those gains up the sideline, across the middle, whatever they can do. And if they can get out of bounds to stop the clock, look for those out patterns a lot.
Yeah, Janesville tonight offensively has been really solid in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, they've got 216 yards of passing, which is huge for them because they've only got 862 yards on the year.
So first down, 10 yards to go. They'll send it back in motion out of the backfield in Graham. Appleby to throw the football again. He's got time, and I mean plenty of it. Now flushed out of the pocket, right side, looking to now maybe run it. He throws it on the run, looking down the field, and the ball is intercepted by Batten. Batten stumbling backwards, makes the interception at the 32-yard line. Appleby threw it on the run. He was looking for number 22 in Jaden Butler, who was open a couple of steps behind, but read well there, and the Vikings have an interception.
Yeah, what a catch by Batten, kind of falling on his heels and using his height to go up and get that ball, catch it on the way to the ground, and able to hold on to it.
Had a pick six last week and an interception there. So first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. That is the second turnover there by the Wildcats, their second interception they've thrown.
Yeah, that's 2 interceptions on the night. Nobody, knock on wood, nobody has fumbled the ball tonight, so they've been taking care of it that way. But that's 2 interceptions for the Vikings that they've had takeaways.
Yeah, they've had 3 fumbles there on snaps, but they were able to recover all of them. First down, 10 yards to go. Vikings at their own 33-yard line, keep it on the ground. Rochford hit as he tried to turn the corner on the right side. Davis, the lineman out front, was kind of taken out on that play, and he's tackled by number 76 in Cole Hahn. No gain on the play. Second down, forward progress, 9.5 yards to go.
Well, and if you're the Vikings, again, you want that nice long drive. Use the clock, keep the ball on the ground, stay in bounds, and, a nice long drive. Whether you score or whether you don't, you're keeping the ball out of the hands of the Wildcats.
And again, they lead by 22 right now, but the clock is below 6:45 in our fourth quarter. Again, if Edco wins this ball game and Bishop Garrigan wins, and Bishop Garrigan is on their way to winning, Edco would have to go to Algona on Thursday night. And that would be a reminder of the 2018 matchup, which Edco went out there and stopped Bishop Garrigan's long home winning streak. Second down, 9 yards to go, back to Rochford. They keep it on the ground, and he brings it left side, maybe a yard. Again, Hahn, good job, tracking him down from the backside. And it's going to be third down and 9 yards to go. Really the first time tonight they've been able to slow Rochford down.
Well, they've been stringing this out, and I think that's been helping them get him because Rochford isn't able to cut the ball up in, but you can see Rochford talking to the official. Are you going to count? Because the play clock's not running, so he's like, you're counting, right? So he's trying to manage clock here, run as much time off of that as they can, run that play clock down to 5 seconds before they snap this
We
ball.
have a final from Algona. It is Bishop Garrigan victorious tonight by a final score of 47-12. They defeat Riceville. So Bishop Garrigan awaits the winner of this ball game coming up on Thursday night. Remember, the 8-man splits to Thursday night next week.
Yeah, split to Thursday because of what happens in the Dome the week after as far as when they play.
Meanwhile, Edco let the play clock run down to 1. They want a timeout. 5:35 to go. Vikings trying to head to Algona on Thursday night, leading 64-42. Let's take this break.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Rochford to throw the football, looking for Lang. He's by his defender and catches it on the near sideline. 20-yard line and brought down inside the 10. They've hooked up a couple of times on just a deep fly pattern off the right side, and the Vikings are looking at first and goal.
That was an impressive pass. Once again, just hit him in stride. Christopher Lang using his speed there. He gets down to about the 7-yard line. That's going to go down for a 40-yard pass reception for Christopher Lang.
Edco coming into tonight's ball game, and they're not afraid to throw it, don't get me wrong, but they've only thrown 47 passes because they really haven't had to. But Rochford has been dialing it up tonight, Coach Rochford that is, and Price Rochford certainly throwing the ball right on schedule.
Yeah, just an impressive display there with the 3 passing touchdowns to go with his ground game tonight.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, inside 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Vikings with another huge pass play to set them up first and goal at the 7. Rochford runs the football across the middle, 5-yard line. He'll stroll in, standing up from 7 yards out. And the Vikings have put 70 on the board, in control at 70-42.
Yeah, that put him 331 yards on the ground tonight, 181 yards in the air. He's a perfect 8 for 8 now, passing the ball with those 3 touchdowns and another touchdown here on the ground. That puts him to 6 touchdowns running tonight.
We were talking about the rushing totals, but let's go to the throwing totals.
Yeah, 181 yards throwing. He's 8 for 8 throwing the ball, a 48-yard touchdown, a 43-yard touchdown, a 4-yard touchdown. He's got a receiver over 100 yards tonight in Christopher Lang.
So they'll go for the conversion here with receiver split left and right. Back to Rochford. He brings it right side and tries to reach over, but will be stopped short of the goal line. Ethan Gull trying to push him ahead, but the conversion fails. So with 4:51 to go, Edco leads 70-42. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home, and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. So Price Rochford with a 7-yard touchdown run. The conversion fails, and the Vikings in control by 28 points. We have a final tonight. Wilton has defeated MFL Marmac by a final score of 40-14. And what a great season by MFL Marmac. From what they lost last year to get back into the postseason, to have a postseason win last week, getting to the round of 16 for the 6th year in a row, I believe.
Yeah, they've had a nice run there, and unfortunately their season came to an end tonight.
All right, to launch it away is Blanco. Blanco's had a busy night with 70 put on the board. It is a kick returnable, and it is returnable there for Porter. Porter brings it middle of the field, 20-yard line. He's out to the 25-yard line, tackled at the 26. First down and 10 yards to go. So Bishop Garrigan has won tonight, and remember, they are the second-ranked team in class, or in the 8-man poll, of course, and they were victorious tonight by a final score of 47-12. So they did their part, and obviously, what looks like it could be a top 10 matchup next week. Edco up by 28 with 4:46 to go. Do we dare look ahead?
Seem to things are in hand, but it's not over till it's over. Janesville's going to throw the ball here.
First down, 10 yards to go. They operate from the right hash mark. Appleby to throw the football. He's got time, plenty of time. Now flushed out of the pocket and looking to roll right side. Throws it to Pletz, the safety valve out of the backfield. He'll catch it across the 30-yard line. Tackled at the 31-yard line by Stagger, and it's a 5-yard pickup on first down, and the Vikings will be glad to give up anything short, which they did on that play.
Yeah, anything short, anything inbounds, that's going to keep the clock running. That's what they're looking for right now.
2018 is when Edco went to Bishop Garrigan, and Bishop Garrigan had a 10-year home winning streak. That was back in the 11-man game. Second down, 5 yards to go. Throw the football. Appleby flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. First down, 40-yard line, tackled by Gall, and he gets to the 39-yard line, moves the sticks as we approach 4 minutes in our fourth quarter. And Edco won that ball game by a final score of 6-0. And if you remember, they lost Preston Rochford on the first play in scrimmage in that ball game.
Yeah, first play from scrimmage, and they were still able to get a touchdown and hold on defensively.
They forced 5 turnovers in that game. Appleby to throw the football, looking down the middle of the field. The pass intended for Porter, well overshot. In on the coverage was number 3 in Miller, down at the 10-yard line, and it is second down and 10 yards to go.
So, Vikings very familiar with Algona there. It's a long trip for them. We're talking about a 3-hour trip, I think, here from Edgewood. So they've got a long trip ahead of them, but I think they're happy to be moving into the round of 8 if they can hold on for these last 4 minutes.
And again, you're in control, but an 8-man, you never know.
Yeah, you can score in a hurry, and you can score often.
But the bigger concern for Janesville is even if you score, you just have not stopped Edco tonight. No. One punt for Edco in this ball game. Otherwise, it's been touchdowns with the exception of a late play to end the second quarter. Second down, 10 yards to go. Appleby left side. That pass is knocked away. It was initially caught by Brett, but coming up was Lang to close it out. Knocked the ball away at the 35-yard line, and it's 3rd and 10.
And that was a good read by Lang because he knew he wasn't going to get there before the ball, but he knew that once he had the catch, the receiver had to come down, and so he was able to knock that out before he could gain that possession on the ground.
So 3rd down, 10 yards to go now for Janesville. 3:46 left in our fourth quarter. Coming up on our postgame show, we'll talk with Edco coach James Rochford and get his comments in the ball game tonight. Meanwhile, 3rd down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Appleby flushed out of the pocket again. Now looking, throws a Hail Mary down in the end zone, looking for Graham. Graham knocked into there by the defender there in Britt. Actually, Miller ran into him. It's going to be pass interference. The ball was underthrown. Graham in the end zone, and Miller did the right thing, the young freshman. Put up his hands, but he ran into Graham before the ball was there.
Yeah, he knew he had been beat, that there was a receiver back there, and he's like, I just can't let him catch it. And the receiver almost did a nice job of coming up with that ball underthrown. But this is going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to give him the first down. It's going to keep the drive alive for Janesville.
Yeah, and again, it's different in the college level and the high school level. It's a 15-yard penalty, but Graham had gotten behind, and Janesville had some success in the first half getting behind Edco defensively, and that's really the first time that's happened in this second half.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've been able to do that. They've made some nice adjustments, but they're going to blow the whistle here. I think they're having Carson Ingalls come out. I'm not sure if he's got maybe blood or something going on with the equipment.
Yeah, he points to his left arm as he comes off, and they'll look at him quickly. First down, 10 yards to go for Janesville now. They're down to the 23-yard line after that penalty is marked off. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left on first down, 10 yards to go. And they look to throw the football again. Appleby on the run, throws it on the run, left side. It's a jump ball. Lang goes up, knocks it away, and then nearly caught by a diving receiver behind him. It was nearly caught there by Graham. Lang had a hand on it for perhaps another interception, deflected it, and Graham, diving towards the back of the end zone, had it go off his hands.
That's one of those situations where if you're a defender, you're like, I'd love to get this interception, but the smart thing to do there, knock it to the ground. Don't give that receiver a chance to get it off of a tip. And Graham's had a great night tonight. 5 catches, 135 yards, and a couple of touchdowns.
You're a Bears fan, right?
I know how that goes. Yeah,
Second
absolutely.
down, 10 yards to go. And Appleby, right side, quick in route. It's caught there. That's number 22, and that once again is going to be Butler, rather. Butler brings it inside the 10-yard line. Just followed that right hash mark. He's down to the 6-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal for Janesville.
Yeah, about a 22-yard gain there.
And quickly up to the line of scrimmage is Janesville as the Vikings shuffle in some players, and quick off the field there was Miller. They snap the football, left side looking one-on-one, open, near corner of the end zone. It is caught. Pletz catches it for the touchdown from 6 yards out. And Janesville, with 3:12 to go, pulls back within 70-48.
Yeah, just a quick score there, and Edco shuffling some people around, not able to get him maybe out there when they wanted to, so giving up the touchdown there to Pletz with the 6-yard catch.
The touchdown reception there on the pass from Appleby. They will go for the conversion here. Really, the difference in this ball game is that Edco got those stops defensively. I mean, otherwise, Janesville, they punted, 3 times in this ball game?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Edco scoring on 2 more chances. Appleby throws it right side for the conversion. That pass is overshot. He was looking for Butler on the right side. The conversion fails. 3:12 to go. Vikings 70. Wildcats 48. Let's take this break. Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
So it is now 70-48, 3:12 to go. Edco in the lead, and you expect Janesville here again to just squib the kick. See if they can get up some field position here, as they are down by 22 points, but only 3:12 to go in our football game. Janesville does have 3 timeouts, by the way.
They do. They can conserve some clock, but the defense has to show
Butler with a squib kick, and again, he just launches it ahead, and a good job there. That is Batten, who just falls down on it at the 32-yard line. So they squibbed up the middle, went by the first line of defense, and the Vikings take over first down, 10 yards to go at their own 32-yard line, and just looking here to run things out and head to Bishop Garrigan on Thursday night.
Yeah, got to head over to Algona. It's going to be a long trip for the Vikings, but I think they're glad they're still playing in the round of 8. They don't matter. It doesn't matter to them if they have to travel. Just got to salt it away here. You got 3 minutes and 12 seconds to salt away to maintain this lead.
First down, 10 yards to go. And on first down, Rochford going to run the football right side. He's to the 35-yard line. Rochford to the 40-yard line, tackled from behind. Across the 41-yard line, Lashbrook makes the tackle, but an 8-yard pickup on first down as we go inside 3 minutes left here in our fourth quarter.
And Rochford, even being conservative here, able to pick up big gains, over 300 yards on the ground, close to 200 yards in the air tonight. He's had a phenomenal night offensively for these Vikings.
And again, you've got to give some props as well. That sometimes lost in that is the job the offensive line up front, those three guys up front, and even Gall, the tight end, when they line up the backside of the backfield. It takes eight guys working together.
Yeah, all those guys have been blocking well tonight. I think when they go to the edge, those receivers downfield, 10, 12 yards downfield, still blocking and opening that space.
So second down, 1 yard to go for Edco. Back to Rochford. They're going to keep it on the ground. He stutters left side and stops short of the first down marker. They might give it to him as he's tackled just across the 40-yard line, 39-yard line. I say move the chains, and they are going to with 2:18 to go. The clock will restart. Janesville, as of right now, not looking to use timeouts.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're interested in using any timeouts. So they're down 3 scores here, so that's a tough road to haul with under 2 minutes
for
to play.
This Janesville team. Their only loss, Gladbrook-Rhinebeck, and they lost a 49-32 ball game. A Gladbrook-Rhinebeck team playing tonight, by the way, and they won their first postseason game since 2020, getting into the round of 16. So it has certainly been, and Janesville's been one of the better programs in the 8-man game since it started.
Well, and they played St. Edmund, who is traditionally a pretty good football team, and beat them pretty handily. So that was a big win for Janesville.
First down, 10 yards to go. Vikings again. Now it is Stagger in at quarterback. Stagger, who actually ran it last time, gets back to the line of scrimmage. So they have taken Price Rochford out of the ballgame. Stagger was on that last carry. And we're down inside 90 seconds to go. It is no gain. Second down, 10 yards to go. And the Vikings can probably go to knees here now, being that Janesville is looking to let things walk away.
I think so. If Janesville's going to let this go, they'll probably put Rochford back in there, and he can take the victory formation, take a knee. They've been watching that back judge to see when he starts counting, so they've been running this play clock down.
Yeah, our play clock's actually not working tonight. That happened in last week's ball game, so you have to rely on the official, and the official will give a 5-second notice there, the back judge for this ball game. And we're inside a minute to go, and Edco and Bishop Garrigan will be playing on Thursday nights in the quarterfinals. The winner of that ball game will head to the Unidome. The Vikings go to the best position you can go into. They go into the victory formation, and Rochford comes in, takes a snap, takes a knee, and let's see how long before they start the play clock. They may have to do it one more time.
Well, if they wait long enough, they wouldn't have to.
And our official, I think, is going to wait long enough. And he now starts the play clock. We go inside 40 seconds to go, and I believe this game is going to come to an end. We're just guessing, but 30 seconds to go. Rochford's heading back to the huddle, so they might have to do it one more time.
They might have to kneel on one more time, but for all practical purposes, that's going to bring our ball game to a close.
And Rochford lost a couple of yards his last snap, even though it says second down, and still 10 yards to go. He brings it under center, takes a snap, takes a knee, and the game will now come to an end. For Edco, what another night offensively. After scoring 92 in the opening round, they hang 70 in this ball game tonight. And it is Edco into the quarterfinals of the 8-man playoffs. They outscored Janesville tonight by a final score of 70-48. With the win, the Vikings now 10-0. Janesville closes their season 8-2. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to Edco Football from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Alameda Clayton Electric, we provide more than just electricity. Help you or your loved one gain a sense of independence with our First Call Emergency Response System. The system is activated when the first call client falls or presses the alert button on their pendant. The call is answered by a trained emergency response operator available 24/7. Learn more by calling ACEC at 888-788-1551. Alameda Clayton Electric, your touchstone energy provider.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gears, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back once again here to Edgewood. It is Edgewood-Colesburg victorious tonight by a final score of 70-48 over Janesville. They led 30-28 at the half, and a dominant third quarter gave them the breathing room, and they win by 22. So it is Bishop Garrigan and Edco in Algona playing on Thursday night. And we'll have that game for you here on KCTN FM 100, live video on KCTN.com. So we're joined again by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the totals, and let's start with Edco. What a night for Price Rochford.
Another great night for Price Rochford. He ends up with 28 carries, 340 yards. He had 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns. He had 62 yards, 65 yards, 8 yards, 1 yard, 40 yards, 7 yards. Great night offensively. Carson Ingalls, 4 carries for 3 yards. Jack Steger, 4 carries for 4 yards. 347 yards of offense on the ground for the Vikings tonight.
All right, so great numbers there. The passing game was perfect tonight.
Yeah, 8 for 8 tonight. Price Rochford, 181 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes. Number 1 target tonight, Christopher Lang. He had 4 catches, 109 yards. He had that 43-yard touchdown catch in the third quarter. Jack Steger had 4 catches. 2 of those were touchdowns, a total of 72 yards. One of his was a 48-yard touchdown catch. One was a 4-yard touchdown catch. So 181 yards of offense in the air, 347 on the ground. Edco has another 528 yards of offense tonight against the Janesville Wildcats.
Yeah, what an impressive night offensively for Edco. Janesville's numbers not bad at all.
Yeah, great nights for Janesville tonight as well. Kind of got out of their comfort zone, but started on the ground. Dane Appleby, their quarterback, their senior quarterback, 26 carries, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a 6-yarder and a 1-yarder. Talon Pletz added 22 yards on 7 carries. Porter had 1 carry, didn't have any yards on that. So 34 carries, 171 yards on the ground. Threw the ball more than we expected, and then at the end had to throw it a whole lot more because they were down. But Appleby ends up being 13 for 20 tonight, 249 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes, 14 yards, 28 yards, and 42 yards. But he also had those 2 interceptions that we talked about, one by Christopher Lang, one by Carter Batten. His receivers tonight, Dawson Graham, what a great night for him. 4 catches, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blaine Porter had 2 catches for 19 yards. Pletz, he had 3 catches for 39 yards, including 2 touchdowns, 28 and a 6. And Butler had 4 catches for 56 yards, and he had that 1 touchdown of 14 yards. So 249 yards of offense in the air, 171 yards of offense on the ground, 420 yards of offense tonight for the Janesville Wildcats in this round of 16.
You know, I think if you talk to Janesville's coach and you say we put up 48 points in this ball game, and you'd mentioned you need to hold Janesville below 50 in this ball game, but I think Janesville feels like if we score 48 points, we're right in this ball game,
Absolutely.
a chance to get it.
Well, if you tell them you're going to have 420 yards of offense and you're going to have more passing yards than rushing yards, well, it's probably a pretty good night for us if we're able to throw the ball. But the biggest thing, they did not have an answer for Edco on the offensive end. Janesville defense not able to stop Edco tonight. They had 1 punt, and then that stop at half because they ran out of time.
They had 1 play in the end of the second quarter, but otherwise only had to punt once in what was a big night for them offensively. So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Edco football coach James Rochford. That and more, where our postgame show continues after this. You're listening to Edco football from KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Welcome back once again to Edgewood. It is Edco victorious tonight by a final score of 70-48. And Coach, first off, let's talk about the offense again tonight. What a night. Let's start with Price Rochford leading your way offensively tonight. I think had, 300 and some yards offensively in this ball game. Rushing the football, had a total of 340 yards, and you guys end up passing for 181 yards.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to have to pass a little bit, and he was actually spot on throwing the ball. So that helps. Our kids caught the ball and made plays, and that's it's what we need in that situation.
All right, let's talk about the running game. And so much made out of what Price can do, but really it starts with the blocking up front and the backs and everything.
It does, and they handled us up front. Price had to earn every yard he got. But they put all those guys up front, and we told Price, you're gonna get through that line. If you get through that line, you're gone, and that's, we kind of knew that. So it's going to be 2 yards, 3 yards, 1 yard, 0 yards, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to break one, and he did.
There's a big call that I think shows the confidence you have in the passing game, and that was a 4th down play in the first half. You guys had 4th down and decided to throw the ball.
That wasn't my call. So that was a called run play, and Jax didn't have anybody on him, and so he called over to Price, and Price said okay, and they had a one-on-one route, and we've worked on that stuff. When nobody's guarding you and they slide in to cover the run, they think Price is going to run it. Then Price just threw it over the top of their heads. And so that's just a heads-up, good football play by both those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And that experience of those guys, right?
Absolutely.
Obviously, receiving-wise tonight, Stager had 4 receptions for 72 yards and 2 touchdowns, certainly involved in the passing game. Christopher Lang, 4 receptions and 109 yards.
Yeah. I mean, Chris and Batten and Jax, they're all good receivers. So's Carson Ingalls. But, it's one of those deals where, they got to talk and communicate. And when Price sees something he likes, and they're just smart enough to make the adjustments on the field. I make calls, and I've told Price that he can overrule me, but he's got to live with it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He owns it. He's a senior. He owns it. So he's done that many times.
But most times it's been positive.
Well, yeah, that you know of. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's talk about on the defensive side, though, tonight. Enough stops in this ball game, especially in the second half, the third quarter.
Yeah. I mean, it was tough in the first half getting stops. I think they punted once, and our kids needed to step up, and we told them that. And our hats were too high. We're getting pushed off the ball into the linebackers, and they stepped up and kind of prevented that. It helps that, we got up a couple scores and forced them into a passing situation where, they're not as comfortable. They did a good job passing, but they're not as comfortable as we are. And our kids responded well.
All right. Interceptions in the secondary, by the way, from Christopher Lang and also as well Carter Batten. They, again, Batten's had a couple of interceptions here the last few weeks.
Yeah, he has, and he's playing the ball well, and I think he even dropped one. But it's one of those deals where the kids got to step up and make big plays in big times and big situations, and they're doing that. And so that's what it takes to get on to the next level.
All right, let's talk about the next ball game. Bishop Garrigan, you go to Algona next Thursday night. They were victorious tonight. Final score 47-12 over Riceville. What do you know about them?
I know nothing. I mean, honestly, we haven't looked ahead, and as coaches, I'm glad of that. We just got to take one game at a time. We're going to have a short week. We're going to have practice on Sunday. We got to play on Thursday now. So, we'll break film down tomorrow and go to it. Actually, even tonight, we'll probably break some film down and just see what they have to offer.
And pretty nice trip out to Bishop Garrigan last time that you guys played back in 2018.
Well, with the exception of Preston blowing his ACL.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yes. Other than that, I mean, the kids came away victorious. I'm not going to take away from their efforts out there, because they did step it up last time we were out there, and I'm sure that Bishop Garrigan has not forgotten that. So I'm sure we're going to run into a little buzzsaw, but it is what it is. I just hope we go in healthy.
Yep, that's the big thing, and I think you came out of this game pretty healthy.
Yeah, I mean, we got some nagging injuries with kids, and that's just, this time of the year you can't help but have some of those things, nicks, dings, strains, that kind of stuff, and to be honest, I'm pretty happy where we're at. I'd love to see us 100% healthy, but I know that after you play this many games, you're just not going to have that.
Well, all right, 10-0. We'll talk to you before that ball game next Thursday night. Out now, going to good luck to you guys.
All right, thank you.
You betcha. Edco football coach James Rochford talking things over about his Viking team victorious tonight by a final score of 70-48. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll go through all the scores from across the area and wrap things up from Community Dreams Complex here in Edgewood. Let's take this break.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Welcome back to Edgewood. Again, our final score 70-48. It is a victory there for Edgewood-Colesburg. They led 30-28 in an exciting first half, but Edco grabbed control in that third quarter, outscoring Springville 28-8. So that gave them the breathing room, and Janesville did get back within two scores twice in the fourth quarter, but it is Edco improving to 10-0 on the season. And once again, they are heading to the quarterfinals. Janesville closes their season, an outstanding season for Janesville, at 8-2. Let's go through finals tonight. North Fayette Valley victorious tonight. They defeated, once again, Clarksville tonight by a final score of 28-6. So North Fayette Valley goes to Spirit Lake next Friday night. Spirit Lake is the third-ranked team in Class 2A. The Tiger Hawks are ranked at number 6. Spirit Lake victorious tonight as they beat Osage by a final score of 42-14. Meanwhile, in this ball game tonight, with Edco victorious, Bishop Garrigan held serve on their end as the third-ranked Bishop Garrigan team won by a final score of 47-12. They beat Riceville in that ball game tonight. Meanwhile, in Class 1A tonight, it was Wilton defeating MFL Marmac by a final score of 40-14. The Bulldogs see their season come to a close in the round of 16, but still, what a season. Let's start with MFL Marmac getting into the postseason and, again, getting to the round of 16. That's a big plus from what you've lost from a season ago and the type of program you have.
And that goes to what Coach Anderson has built up there as far as a program. Yes, you lost a lot of big, positional players, but you knew you had a line coming back. You had young guys ready to step in and play those positional positions, and they've had success. They got a 2 seed, so, got themselves into the postseason. They won a postseason game. I'm sure they'd love to continue to be playing, but, man, you played Wilton tough, who Wilton is ranked 6th in Class 1A, so they're a good ball club. Had to travel to Wilton. Good season for them, and some positives there for Coach Anderson. Even though they're done in the postseason.
All right, we've got games Thursday and Friday next week, and we're going out to Western Iowa for a while.
We are. I'll go on about a 3-hour trip, and going out to Spear Lake's about a 4-hour trip.
So we just may get as far as Algona one night and finish the journey the next day. So again, it will be Edco taking on Bishop Garrigan on Thursday night, and then Friday night, North Fayette Valley at Spirit Lake. The countdown to kickoff starts each night at 6:30 with game time at 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100 and online video as well at kctn.com. So we'll see you next Thursday.
Yep, a couple of games next week.
Looking forward to it, and the winners of those ball games head to the Unidome in Cedar Falls. So for Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Jenna Hammond for running our camera tonight, Ty Keenan for running our studio show. Once again, Edco victorious by a final score of 70-48. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to kctn.com, click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service, featuring mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road. They also offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Everyone at Edgewood Auto and Towing would like to wish all the area farmers a safe harvest season.